is me, BusyBlu, for the last iteration of the Whether You Like It or Not panel. Make sure that you like, you comment, and you subscribe. I'm so happy to have my girls with me here today as we talk through this last episode of The Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 16. I'm going to welcome them on one by one because y'all know we got the people in the building. Give it up to Simply Sakina. Hey, girl.
Hey, girl. Hey.
We got the fire. Hey, Jonah. We got Really Be TV. And then we got y'all. Only did him last because he's not on camera right now. He was on camera earlier, y'all. He was looking on Cupid. He had a little do-rag on his head.
It's not a do-rag.
So I do want to start this off early to let you all know that we have heard what you all have had to say. We've listened to you all. We saw it in the comments. We did we had individuals third parties come through, look at the reviews, look at what's happening. So we have decided to let go of Scotty and T because
you know what?
Everything that we have heard from you all. So I know that people are going to be like, oh my God, Busy, where's Scotty? Where's T? We've heard from you all. We looked at the recaps and the reviews, and y'all just didn't like them. So this was JoJo's idea. What? This was JoJo's idea. He said, like, look, let's get a third party.
I'll get put in it.
Let's get a third party, and that's what we did. And so they said we're gonna start with us here first, just so we can give y'all a little glimpse of. Wait, somebody done broke into the. Hey,
look at him.
I was asleep.
So then we only fired T. We did only fire T. So T is not available to join the panel anymore. We do want y'all to go to his channel. Please continue to subscribe to him. Make him feel at home. But this is now the new Whether You Like It or Not panel with the last iteration. So thank you all so much for just the journey that we've had throughout this year. And I'm gonna let Scotty on for his last hurrah as well. But as we talked to y'all before he got on here, he is also not a part of the panel anymore.
It pays the cost to be the motherfucking boss.
And that's why he has to do other things. How y'all doing, y'all?
You wish, bitch.
I missed y'all. I wasn't here last week. I missed y'all so much. How y'all doing? How y'all weeks been?
I'm on vacation, so I'm good. When you going back to school? Don't worry about that. Don't you worry about it. Don't you worry about it.
It's coming all right. Soon. It's coming. She'll be back in school soon, child.
Scotty, I heard you got a book coming out. What's that about? Like the book?
I do.
Congratulations.
Yes.
September 23rd. It will be on Amazon and Kindle books. Make sure you guys pick it up.
Oh.
What is it? What's the synopsis? Like, what's it about?
Read it.
Okay, let me read it to you.
Read it. The grin.
Read it to you. No. Y'all can't pay me no mind. I was sleep.
It was napping, yeah.
Okay. Synopsis says lights, camera, chaos. They look like best friends, but behind the designer shades and brunch reservations lie secrets that could ruin everything.
That is Atlanta, honey. That is Atlanta.
From viral scandals to backstabbing besties, the women of That's Why You're Lonely are giving a full-on reality TV drama off camera and uncensored. Penned by Scotty by Nature TV, one of YouTube's most unfiltered reality TV reviewers. This explosive novel blends 15 years of hot takes and headline-worthy mess into a jaw-dropping tale. When fame fades and secrets surface, loyalty means nothing and receipts mean everything. Think Love and Hip Hop meets Zayn with a twist of Basketball Wives. These ladies have money, enemies, and unfinished business. And in a city where clout is currency, nobody is safe. Welcome to Atlanta. Welcome to the real show.
Okay.
Okay.
We are ready for it. We are ready for it.
I already talked to someone that was Saturday about possibly making it a web series. I was talking to him about it.
Ooh.
So we are going to be there at the book signing, right?
I was about to say you need to do an event.
A small private.
I already asked him about that. So yes, you do need to do an event.
Listen, you will. You better not lose out on meeting your subscribers in person.
Yes, like that's a good idea, JoJo. For real.
Go on Sharespace, get you a little venue. Or I was even telling Scotty to even do it at the pizza shop. Like go to the
pizza shop.
Okay, $2,000 if you don't want it to be.
Listen, exactly. I mean, we can even meet somewhere on Pizza Hut or McDonald's or something.
McDonald's, who do that?
Well, honestly,
come on, McDonald's.
How about this? The park is $3.99. Have Jamila go up there. Do some hot dogs on a grill and meet your people.
Not Dennis and them.
Well, Carl is trying to get me to do like an event, like and have like family and friends and stuff there to celebrate the book and stuff like that. Something like that. And I did say that I wanted to do something small with people like like y'all and like minimal. Family
you need
members.
to let us know sooner rather than later, so some of us can put some in.
Exactly.
We're trying to work on it now because I was like on the fence about it, but Carl is like, "Nah, bitch, you need to do this."
I don't need to agree with Carl often, but I agree with him on this one.
Oh gosh.
But what I will say is this, and this has nothing to do with nothing. Ever since I put out the announcement, there have been people that I don't talk to at all is now wanting to reach out. Like it's really crazy because my mom's mother, who I have not had a conversation with in almost 5 years. Yeah, I don't have a relationship with none of my grandparents, by the way. So okay. That's why I said my mom's mom.
Okay.
But, busy, leave him on.
But
he said it, your grandma.
But look, she popped into my DMs today, and she was like, "I knew
your grandma was in your DMs. She don't get your." Okay, sorry. Tell the story.
She popped into my Facebook DMs and said, "I knew you would do it," and I'm like, "Girl, how? You don't talk to me."
But it could be one of those things where, regardless of if y'all cool or not, and this is not just her. I'm just speaking for anybody else who reached out to you. It doesn't matter if y'all no longer cool, but this is something you may have discussed with them, and they like, damn, he really seen it through. That's what's up. The same way how
he already saw something in you. You're her grandchild. That Fruit Loop will be something.
I never discussed anything with that lady.
And my prayer that she will reach out to you and say, Scotty, I am sorry for hurting you, all the pain. If I caused you any pain in your life.
Now he didn't say any of this now, JoJo.
Well, listen. We are in the season of forgiveness and healing. My prayer will reach out to you.
Mercury is in retrograde.
Yes, y'all leaving him hanging.
I forgot what type of panel this is. My bad.
Right, I'm the only one who nice for real.
Somebody told me the other day, they were like, that's the reason why I'm having all of these computer issues, these electronic issues. They said because Mercury is in retrograde and it's a real thing.
It is.
I don't know nothing about Mercury or retrograde, but they need to fix this shit.
I mean, look, Mercury with her microwaves, be some shit. That's probably why my ass sick.
I will say the last Mercury retrograde, which was back in March, I was getting into it with everybody.
These retrogrades have been really good for me. I mean, right now, let me not say that because I'm really emotional. I've been crying a lot and doing I know my face is busy. But I've been doing it a lot better than I ever have been in any other retrograde. It ends August 11th. But this one has not been as bad as any of the other retrogrades. And I will say, really, B, I was gonna compliment you because although I haven't been on the internet and been able to really do videos and stuff because I've been busy at work, your internet, it seemed very stable. And you was coming in clean and clear and under control. And I really like that. So I don't know what Mercury retrograde or if you are the problem, but your internet it is really good. You have not done the robot not once. It's been no static.
Not she can be a robot. Oh my
Your
god.
sound is going with the screen. Like this looks really good. So whatever you got going on over there,
she need to keep it up.
Mercury it's helping you out. It's upgrading you. This is the Mercury upgrade.
Well, I'm gonna say this. This is the I know it's still early for this Mercury retrograde, but it ain't really been no issue. But like I said, that last one that was going through, I fought with just about everybody.
Oh no.
See,
like
so far so good with me.
Yeah.
Let me knock on some wood, bitch.
Okay. Okay. Oh, and I also want to say one more thing. Sakina can pretty much confirm that I'm the actual real Drew Sidor fan because
wait a second. What's the confirmation?
Oh, bitch, he's eating you up in the Drew department.
What's the confirmation?
But he has the receipts. Scotty.
She saw my playlist. If you have like with Apple Music and they have like the replay of the year, like all the Drew Sidor songs is always in the top 10 or the top 5.
Show us yours, JoJo.
It is.
Show it. Pull it up. Do a screenshot.
Well, I have Spotify, so it
was. I know they do that on Spotify. Do that. Pull that.
They don't. I have Spotify.
Oh, they don't do it on Spotify?
Why do they do that?
Listen to her at the gym.
Go. Sing one of your favorite Drew songs.
Yeah, sing your favorite Drew song.
You must be delusional. No.
They said Spotify replay. Clearly, the people in the chat, they have it. Look on your app real quick, JoJo.
Busy.
I'll look on it after we finish the panel.
You're looking at
Scotty, how many times have you listened to Ralph's song? How many times have
I listened to that at least 10 times?
Because I definitely sent it to y'all and y'all didn't even say nothing.
I did. I hearded that.
Well, I had nothing to say about rapping no damn song.
You heard it don't mean nothing.
I love that song.
I had nothing to say because I knew I was listening to it.
I like the song. I really did like the song. I listened to it down on the iPod. I was really excited about his song coming out. And I was thinking, come on, vocals. I thought that the arrangement was really good.
Not the iPod.
I really did like it.
Sakina, you called me out in your video?
Uh-oh.
What happened?
Last week. A viewer asked a question about Drew, and it said, Shamea saying that don't nobody know Drew or whatever. Drew is a triple threat, a household name. And I was like, hold on, bitch. Did Josiah write this question? Because
household name.
So I do have a general statement for the panel and the viewers that kind of, drag me a little bit this season.
Okay, you want go ahead.
Oh, I'll say it at the end.
The end of the panel?
Mm-hmm.
Like where she was on the couch?
Oh my God.
But much deserved. Like it was not deserved at all.
No, it was much deserved. You almost said it right.
Much deserved.
It was much deserved. It was much deserved.
Yeah, that question definitely was Josiah coded because household name was wild. That was a wild.
Y'all, we're not gonna
for the blacks.
Household name, legendary.
He's not a household
legendary.
Name.
You can go in Asia. You can go Indonesia. They gonna be like, "Oh, the girl from the game. That's so Raven. Hello, worldwide. Go to Japan. Okay, go to Italy. Even go to Poland.
Come on, Poland.
Not Poland.
This bitch said
Poland, he trolling.
Poland Springs.
Go to Kenya.
I am not doing this with y'all. Okay, so before we get into the episode, I want to ask, what do you guys think about this last part of the reunion? Put it in the comments. Scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best, and 1 being the worst.
Email.
What did you feel about this last part of the reunion? Let's go with you, Sakina. You got a 7.5 in the chat. What you think?
Yes, let's give it 7.5 because I enjoyed it. I think it's more so because Charles was in there telling bitches that he don't know them.
My man,
like
Charles ate their ass up.
Hey,
what about your husband? Where your husband at? He sound like my granddaddy. That's why I like it. Sorry, go ahead.
Wait a minute, you were at the. He said you were at the wedding. You don't know. You didn't meet me.
I was there.
You were just there.
Okay, clear his name quick.
Okay,
what you think, JoJo?
A 5, like it was cool, but at the same time, they could.
This was the most that Drew was talked about, literally throughout the whole season. This is the most that Drew had ever gotten talked about. The camera was on her. I think she was a part of the show the most.
She had to explain all them lies she told this season.
Oh. No. Everybody on the side. Okay, y'all just love to come for Drew. That's all.
They do.
But you say you gave it a 5. Make sure you put your ratings in the chat. You all. What you think, Scotty? Arthur.
not Arthur. Anyway, I'll give it a 7. It wasn't that bad to me, but I still feel like it was a lot missing. But that's mainly because Kenya nor Britt were there. And I feel like they were pretty much like trying to stretch this shit out as much as they could so they could have a 3-part reunion when they could have just wrapped it up into 2 parts. But you know,
then I wouldn't have been able to see me.
They had to work with what they had because they got hit with a
Brit bomb.
Yeah.
They had to improvise.
Had to do what they had.
Y'all. Okay, we're gonna go to you, Really B. What you think, Really B? Bully B.
It could have been an email.
Not an email.
Okay, email.
I see you, Prophet. I'm not even gonna cuss you out tonight. I'm gonna be nice. It's the season
Not
finale.
tonight.
No, I like it when you say F him.
He gonna probably say something to make me say it before we done. So
He's definitely gonna say something now.
Y'all is back.
What you think, y'all?
Part 3 of the reunion as a whole.
Mm-hmm. Oh well, I said part 3. Was it
part 3?
Yeah, just the part 3.
I want to give it a 0, but I'm gonna give it.
You gonna give it a what? Your microphone went out. See, now I see what Really B did. She passed it over to y'all, and now he got these technical issues because we hear every crunch from that bag of chips that this bitch is eating, and normally she be chopping and chopping, and now all of a sudden she coming through loud and clear and live in color.
Yeah,
she gave it to y'all.
HD sound.
I cannot with you.
Every crunch and swallow. Until y'all get back.
And busy.
Until y'all gets back, I'm gonna give it a 7.5 as well, like Sakina. I think that they closed out some stuff. Oh no, Shamea, you look stupid, girl. You look stupid. You look dumb, Shamea.
I think we all
you look real thirsty. Somebody hitting this lady a Sprite or a glass of water. She just looked real. Somebody need to quench her thirst. She looked real stupid. Outside of that, I'm sorry. I believe Rove over Drew. I just do.
Ew, gross.
I was about to say, now I ain't gonna go that far.
Come on.
Oh, what the fuck?
Don't let your bias towards Drew determine the right from wrong. Okay.
I'm not.
You about to sit here.
What was your rating, y'all?
I'm sorry. I'm doing this from my phone. A phone call was coming through. But what I was saying is I wanted to give it a 0, but I'm only going to give it a 3 because of Charles.
Ooh.
Where your husband at? I know the husband up here.
He was reading everybody.
He definitely was.
I mean, everybody.
I loved it. All right, y'all,
I'm
continue.
here for all of it.
Y'all already know that Andrew is gonna do his best to bring Feud by Shereé back next season, just so we can have that whole triangle going on, which I'm not.
To be honest, I would not be upset with that. As Shereé is campy. Now she don't be having nothing going on, but she's so campy that I need her there.
No,
I don't want her back because they fire her every other season.
I know.
Right. She'd have been fired more times.
For that, and that's lame. And I feel like if they were to bring Shereé back in any capacity, that is like me. Because no, don't even bring her back as no fucking friend. Because at the end of the day, y'all, it's like created and contrived drama where there's not any. They already said that they moved on. Charles is married now. Shereé is doing whatever the fuck she doing. There's no point in bringing her in here for what? Literally for what?
And then Shereé would be a fool to come back because you're not gonna fire me, hire me, fire me, hire me. No. You're not gonna play in my.
Have you driven past her house before?
I'm sorry.
Have you driven past Shereé's house before?
No.
She need to come to this. She need to come.
I say she need the money.
I was dating somebody who lived in Atlanta at one point. I think Scotty, me and you talked about him. And one of the things he surprised me with, because I'm a fan of Real Housewives, he brought me to her house. That thing is huge.
It
is.
Chateau Shereé is it's a monstrosity.
Sir.
It's so huge on this corner. If somebody say, "Look, girl, we got $200,000 for you, real quick for 2 episodes," she'll do it.
She put them privacy trees up quick though, so
that's true.
I'm gonna just say, what house Shereé got? Because last time I checked, that's in her mama Thelma name.
Shout out.
You know it's hers, but she be skimming and scamming.
Shout out to Chateau Thelma.
Shout out to Chateau Thelma. That house is huge, so she'll come back. I don't know. I'm okay with her coming back.
I'm Shereé back.
I don't want Shereé back either, child.
Like she irritates me with her stuttering ass.
That's spring show,
right?
July fall show.
We saw how low she's willing to go. That she pretended like she was dating Martell, child.
Yeah,
that is true. But then that's how low he was willing to go too. That show still come on?
Yeah, it's on now.
Unfortunately,
but y'all know what? Even when they were saying that Charles and I'm jumping the gun, I guess. But when they said that Charles and Shereé dated, I'm looking like
he said for years.
Right. Shereé actually had a consistent relationship.
That's how much of her business we really don't know.
But she also wasn't on the TV. I don't think she was on our TVs by that time. This is like 2007. This was like.
Wait, shouldn't she have been married?
Right.
That's what they were saying. But I don't know. I don't know how true that is. I know Mims was saying that on Gabora's Live earlier. But I don't know.
How long was she married to this the cockeyed guy?
It said that she divorced Bob in 2007. I'm not sure how accurate that is, but he probably would definitely know more than me. So
when she got on the show, she was divorced. She was just looking for child support.
She was going through the
divorce. The couple divorced in 2007 after 7 years of marriage.
So how did they date? So they must have dated 2006, 2008.
Yeah.
2010.
While her and Bob was off, her and Charles was on, although she was legally married.
Maybe that's where the money was coming from. Because I was thinking, well, who's paying for stuff? Who paid for that painting of your face, bro?
Yeah, because Chuck said that they was in Dubai and everything else, child.
Yeah.
What is going on over there? I want to go to Dubai. I was about to get emotional, but I'm gonna save it for the end of the panel. I would just say that before we get into this has been the light of the month and the weeks for me. I'm so excited that you all invited me to be here. So I'm excited that we're ending this together. And I appreciate all of you for taking me in. Y'all know I feel like I'm a lot sometimes,
No, wait a minute. Hold on. Not sometimes.
We are like a family.
We can't hear you out all of that crunching. Move back, girl. You don't know how to act because the microphone too good now. She said, not a lot. You gotta move back just a little bit. Your microphone, your service better, girl. You don't know how to act with better service.
But I think I, for one, can honestly say that we appreciate your presence, Beezy.
Yes.
We do. I appreciate y'all. We'll do all the pleasantries and stuff at the end, or the whatever's at the end. All right, so let's get into I did, and I was about to go deep. Oh wait, he's not here.
Yeah, he working.
And I want to do the tweets of the week.
Oh, you want to make him You wanted to make him mad.
I wanted to do the tweets of the week. Actually, I don't even have the tweets of the week video. I'm looking at all of my stuff. So let's just bring up some of the tweets of the week, y'all. What's the song? Is there a song for my girl? See, this how we do it over here. Oh my God. All right, y'all. So tweets of the week. So the first one says, Charles said a housewife shows with no house, with no husband.
I mean, he called that shit out. Oh,
everybody worry about me. Oh yeah. Also, shout out to. I didn't have to pull up any of these because there was a follower of the panel who gave these to me. What? And said, I just want you to have these.
Oh,
so everything that I'm gonna be showing y'all. Let me give my shout out real quick. The shout out is to, I don't know if she want me to say her name or whatever. To Miss Catherine. Thank you so much. She wrote me last night. She said this for you.
Oh, that's
for the tweets of the week.
So you didn't do your job. God.
I didn't have to because Catherine was like, I got you, sis.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, count on me through thick and thin. All right, next one. Because these were some really funny ones in here. The next one says, why are we praising Ron for remaining in his children's life at a divorce? You don't need award. You don't reward a fish for swimming. Okay. Now, I don't know how I feel about this one.
No, I felt and feel this.
What? Go ahead.
I just said I felt and feel this.
My whole thing is this: they have their husbands who act like they don't want to be fathers to them. So I think it's okay to celebrate someone who's doing the right thing.
I don't.
Please.
No, I'm tired of us giving participation trophies.
Thank you.
It's not. I'm not looking at it as a participation trophy. So, like, say, I love my mother, and I think she's a great mom, and I want people at any point to be like, you know what, you did that. Now, maybe she may feel like I'm supposed to do it, but it doesn't matter.
Save that shit for Father's Day, okay? We not gonna say it because I was saying it on one of our other panels, where I'm tired of women giving men these motherfucking awards because you're doing your motherfucking job.
I think it's okay to celebrate a parent for doing their job.
Man, all right.
So when does he get a congratulations?
Father's Day, like I said.
Okay.
And if we really gonna keep it a buck, I am more than sure that he's not the one that is sitting up with the kids when they have a fever, that's getting their food together, that's making sure that they get ready to get on the bus and all that. I'm pretty sure all of that is Drew. So
from what the court documents say, it is him because she's always out filming.
Okay.
Well, I'll get more into my opinions later.
Okay.
Y'all better give Shamea the same energy y'all gave Robin for one not being in the reunions if she comes back. How did y'all feel about old boy not being there?
Oh, baby, I said the same thing. I literally was like, bitch.
Well, I don't know if y'all paid attention. Now Andy gave her a little pop on the hand. Andy was like, where is he? And she told us I'm at home with the kids. He was like, y'all couldn't get a babysitter?
Exactly.
So I'm sure that Shamea gonna get a little talking to, because wasn't that part of the reason that Porsha said that it took her so long to get a peach is because Gerald didn't want to film? So that means that they must have made some sort of an agreement, and him being at the reunion, I'm sure was part of that agreement.
Well, he don't like babysitters, he said. even though when she was out of town, it wasn't the babysitter the one that was tossing the baby around and the heat was so cold. Oh, but he don't like the baby.
So wait, right quick, Terrence, what's up, bro? Just want to let you know that Busy, I fired you and tried to blame it on Josiah. I just want you to know that. He in the chat.
He's talking about he's still at work. Why you always at work? Come on.
Not why you always at work. Not why you always paying your bills.
He has to make a living and take care of the patients.
She said, "Why you always at work?"
Oh yeah, he wanted to do tweets of the week to make you mad.
He's not here. Why we trying to act like Drew doesn't lie? This woman has been lying since she joined the cast.
All day, every day.
I do have this same feeling where people like, do I believe Rolf lies? Yes, but also Drew lies. And I was with Porsha at the end of this reunion. She was like, "Girl, I can't keep up with what y'all be concocting in y'all homes. Sometimes you lie, he lie. I don't know who telling the truth." And I was with Porsha when she said that.
That's why Porsha better. I'll wait till we get there.
Let me do one more, then we can get into the show. Pay attention to how Porsha always shuts Shamea down. She talks over her. Now I'll do one more. Sorry, I didn't want to do that one. I think Shamea is one of those people that has a hard time expressing themselves under pressure, because you can't convince me that Porsha has not mistreated Shamea throughout the years. Child, please. Now, this is a big thing during the beginning of this episode. What y'all think about that?
I agree.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I mean, somebody got to.
I mean, I don't see how anyone could say that she didn't do it, but we've seen her do it. So.
I'm gonna say we've literally seen her do it.
I guess. Let's get to the real doing.
Not Porsha lie so much, not even her panties trust her. Damn.
Who said
that?
Oh,
damn.
Who said that? Okay.
Say something real quick. Shamea's part on this reunion. Y'all remember when Porsha came out on season 7 reunion, and Claudia, Kenya, and Cynthia ate her ass up. That's how. This is how Shamea. This situation reminds me of Shamea. Well, that situation.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, ooh, Shamea, at least you look beautiful while you getting ate up. But I know she was just melting.
I know. I didn't love her dress as much as I thought I did with her sitting down. I don't know. The dress sitting down was bothering me, especially because I could see through like her bra area. It was making me mad.
I don't know. I think I liked it. Now, I will say they were zooming in on Porsha's legs, and that was not a good look.
That dress kind of. I agree with you, Sakina. Have y'all seen The Last of Us with that funky? Where you get big. Y'all listen. The Last of Us. The gamer bros know what I'm talking about. But when you get bit by the infected and you start having that shit growing out, it's so disturbing to look at, but it's so interesting.
I'm over it. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna break this down in segments. We start off where we left off, where Shamea and we're talking about with Shamea and Porsha. Andy says that Porsha gave a nice birthday post to Shamea, and Porsha said, "Yeah." Then she still continuing with that smear campaign, and then we started talking about mamas. What was interesting is that I think that really you did a really great breakdown of this situation before it happened on the show. Do you want to talk about what happened between the moms?
So shout out to House of Aaron, because he broke down the story. Allegedly, what up, Mims?
Hey, man.
Allegedly, the mamas were friends. They were both in the daycare business, and Porsha mama was losing her business, and Shamea mama swooped in and bought the building once it went into foreclosure. According to Porsha, her mama didn't know until they saw the sign being taken down and Shamea's mama sign being put up. But I do want to add this caveat. Word on the streets is there was more to the story than just that. And there were some other things that happened at that daycare center that Miss Diane had some other issues going on at that daycare center. So,
like what?
Right.
I don't really want to get into it because it deals with children, so I don't really want to get into it. But y'all can Google it. Send me the link.
This my thing. And correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm not I do politics. I don't know nothing about nobody's business. If the building is going into foreclosure, how could Shamea's mom rent the space? Because
she bought the building at auction.
Yeah.
She bought the whole building?
Yes.
That's what they said.
Oh, then that's
it happened. No, it's not.
Oh, the people are saying what's going on. Really be, is that right?
That's what I heard. That's why I don't want to really speak on it.
Wait, hold on. Let me see.
Go, Deb. Hey,
let's
Boo.
go through. Hey, Miss. Oh, wait. I didn't even say thank you for the first one. Hey, Miss Boo, can someone drop the link to Scotty's book? Thanks. Scotty will drop the link to Scotty's book, and then other people.
It's no link yet right now. It's no link yet.
Nobody can drop the link to Scotty's book, Miss Bay thing. I'll make sure you get your $2 back. But there is no link to the book yet. His grandma will let you know when it's out.
She won't know either.
Not his grandma.
When Porsha say you one of those bitches is eating me tonight, that was a hint of Shamea to get on her job. Because I bet you had to file each other.
Ma'am.
Ma'am say anything.
Powerful said that Porsha's mother was cleared of those allegations. So that's why I didn't want to speak on it, because I don't want to get into all of that.
So something was happening with the moms and the children's. There'll be another investigation.
No, go back to that.
I think there's more. I do think that there's more to it than just that. Like, I think that's enough for there to be a tiff between them. The Shamea's mother buying it, at an auction. But you're not going to get me to believe that it's that much vitriol because of that one thing. Because we've all had friendships that have dissolved, and it's like it's a lot of shit that happened, but it's that final, needle. So I think that the foreclosure might have been the final needle, but there had to have been more than just that.
Absolutely,
I believe that too. And to answer or to respond to a comment, somebody said that they was editing stuff out because Porsha walked off stage. No, that was them playing with Porsha walking up to Drew and giving her that hug. That's what.
Yeah, we saw that in the first episode.
Yeah. But yeah, it's definitely more to the story for sure. But they're not gonna talk about it. So shit, we ain't got much to talk about.
Yeah, because they shut that down. You saw how fast they shut Andy down?
Wait, so Porsha's mom didn't have enough money to buy the building?
It was going into foreclosure. So if she had enough money to buy the
old girl bought it. Why was you hip to the
She probably ain't had the funds.
So the mama's been fell out a long time ago. Huh?
That's what she said. And Shamea kept doing these respectability politics. This lady is running your mama down to the ground. I don't understand how. And Shamea, I'm sorry. This is just how I feel about the whole situation. This lady is running your mama down to the ground, calling her a backstabber, all types of whore sluts. And her mother is saying you need to watch the dog that carried the bone. And then here you are saying they fell out for something other than that, but I'm not going to get into it. What does it take for this girl to say about you and your mama for you to feel like I'm about to stand up?
I didn't like that Shamea was like, why'd you bring up my mom? Shamea, did you forget you're the reason why we even knew that the mamas was beefing in the first place? She's the one who brought it up to Cynthia. So you getting mad because Porsha brought your mama up on IG when you brought her mama up on TV. So
I mean, but at the same time, Diane did talk about Shamea real nasty, like.
But that don't have nothing to do with the mamas, though. That was Shamea's thing. Why are you talking about my mom? Because you brought up y'all's mom's issues. Even the fact that they are still that they still were able to maintain a friendship with all this heat and tension between the mamas throughout all these years. That I'm surprised they was even able to do that.
But what exactly did she say? Like, did she just flat out say, did she even say what they were beefing about? Or did she just say that they had a fallout or something like that?
She mentioned them falling out. But like I said, we would have never known anything about that. We never knew that throughout these years. So Shamea highlighted their issues, and of course, as fans, we want to know we didn't even know they was that close. Hold on. Now we want the backstory because the daughters are beefing, and we've heard Miss Diane say these slick things about Shamea, and so it just gives it more. It's like fueling the fire. Of course, we're gonna want to know because the audience, we're nosy as hell.
I want to know who slept with whom. Something else went on.
Oh, I believe something else went on. I believe Shamea's mother buying that building with some get back shit. I do not believe, because here's the thing. If they were still actively best friends, then yeah, that's some snake shit. But I don't think they were. I don't think they were actively best friends at that moment.
I think a lot of people are missing it in the comments. People are saying she never said anything about Miss Diane. She never bashed her. We putting too much on Shamea and not enough on Porsha. Y'all, I'm saying that we never knew that the mothers had issues prior to Shamea mentioning it to Cynthia. It's not a matter of her bashing her or whatever. It's just the fact that we didn't know that there was underlying issues between the parents. That's it. Let's not overlook this. Let's not think too deep into this. That's all I'm saying. Shamea's mad that the mother was being talked about, but Shamea is the one that planted that seed. That's it.
Sakina said, turn it on. Turn it on.
Turn it on. I love y'all.
From there, we get to the chatter behind each other's back. Porsha said it wasn't each other's. So Porsha said, Cynthia said, look, I just want to make it very clear, Shamea. Britt came to us to say what you were saying about what was going on with the friendship. And then I thought it was really weird that they was like, Shamea, do you want to apologize? I'm sorry. I just thought that was weird. Shamea, do you want to apologize? And she said, well, I felt like maybe I shouldn't have talked to Angela and Ralph's ex-wife. And Ralph's ex-wife was like, wait a second. It seemed like you wanted to divulge that information to us. So don't sit here and try to act like we did something. You sat down with us. You made us pinky swear because it seemed like something that you need to get off of your chest. And Angela said, girl, I took it back because I was trying to showcase to your friend, like, girl, you need to be a better friend. How you felt about that?
Even if they did say those things that Shamea say that they said, you don't really know these girls like that. So therefore, even if it, because people do have their opinions on the outside looking in. Like people can see something going on and then they'll have their opinions. I know a lot of us have seen people in real life have one-sided friendships, and we could all be looking back in the background and be like, oh, if I was going through that, I wouldn't be going. If I was in a situation, I wouldn't even be going through that and all this other shit, right? So they could have seen instances where it was one-sided. Mm-hmm. But even if they did say that, that's on you if you choose to say we have had issues in the past with our friendship. You don't know them. I wouldn't even be talking about my friendship with Porsha with these folks. They don't know y'all, and you don't know them either. And they're here for a spot, so they're going to use that, to their advantage. You should know how it goes.
Shamea, I don't understand why Shamea thought that was a good idea.
I don't know.
That was just dumb. That was
crazy on her end. Because as you can see, they used that to their advantage when they needed to, and now you look like a damn fool.
And wasn't this literally right after she got into it with Angela and Drew? So for you to go back and tell these girls that you have issues with Porsha, Shamea, all through you have not been an official housewife. You have been on reality TV long enough, at least as a friend of or a guest role, to know not to spill your tea to somebody that you're not even that close with.
What's she pinky promised?
Whatever.
Oh, they don't care about that.
Sakina about to get them. Y'all bet Sakina about to get y'all.
It's 168 likes and 400 folks in here. That's ridiculous. It's actually disrespectful.
I agree.
Let's go ahead, get these likes up, or we not talking.
Now we not talking.
Sakina, what are you eating?
It was a crunch for me.
I love those chips.
I saw some of those.
Oh Lord. Yes.
You know they started a brand of cauliflower chips, right?
Oh, they got some cauliflower chips.
I
like cauliflower chips.
I'm gonna have Scotty try some when he come over.
Are you gonna make him eat vegetables?
Hell yeah, I've been trying to eat. I've been trying to get Scotty to eat veggies for what? 3 years?
Scotty do need to eat some vegetables.
Yeah, because that's actually crazy. Grow up.
Oh, y'all grow up and mind your own business.
People who don't eat vegetables are childish, and I'm not just saying that as a vegan.
That is true. People who don't eat vegetables are childish. It really does bother me.
Well, leave me on the playground. Mind your business.
Ooh, leave him on the playground. He said, leave him on the playground.
Yeah, when men be like, "Oh, I don't eat broccoli," I can't talk to you.
Yeah.
Grow up, grow up.
You married. You ain't supposed to be talking to nobody anyway.
Then mute yourself.
Y'all heard something?
Yeah, you better pretend like you didn't hear, bitch.
So then we finished. What the likes looking like? Because we said we not gonna be. We not talking.
Yeah, we doing a mute challenge.
I hate when people do that. We gonna
I did not subscribe to that, so hey everybody, how was y'all?
Y'all is too serious. Jokes.
Okay, so then we talk about.
Need 5 more. We need 5 more.
We need 5 more. Somebody like it.
5 people like it.
I just want to say that Busy had an issue with how Terrence, who is still at work, ran his stuff, and because he thought that was very ghetto and all the other stuff.
Yes.
When y'all at my house, okay, I don't be chin checking y'all for likes, okay. I don't even do all that, but now he got Sakina doing his dirty work.
I do this on everybody's platform. Hold up.
He was saying, I said what I said.
Oh, damn. Oh, damn.
Hold the hell up. Sakina been advocating for likes on everybody's platform. I stopped doing it on yours because you told me to stop doing it, y'all. So not too much on, now I want to do it because we on Busy channel. Everybody in the chat know how I get down every Monday night at 8:30 Eastern Standard. So not too much on me.
I was gonna say, I've been in a lot of different panels and work groups in my real life and my professional life, and this has to be one of the most ghetto panels I ever did. But the blessing is that I can teach y'all some class.
And you can't teach us a motherfucking thing.
I can honestly teach you guys some class because I am the most classiest one up here.
I know he didn't just say this is the most.
You're the classiest one up here.
Absolutely.
Then you come up here with a costume.
I'm very professional.
I really don't need Josiah to stop all that motherfucking line. I'm gonna need him to stop.
Then you come up here with a costume on once.
I'm gonna need him to stop fucking lying because that dude is not classy. I'm around this motherfucker more than anybody up here, and I know he's not. So you need to stop lying.
I am very classy.
You're not.
Scotty, stop saying that.
He said, "Ma'am, say you're ghetto and ratchet."
The first one that be wanting to fight, but want to act like you classy up here. Stop.
Ooh.
I don't know if you're talking about you, but I put it
not too much, ma'am, because you a little hood too.
Very little.
Oh wow. Whoa.
You see how I be cutting up in these
Josiah and Mims are the same person. They want to act like they classy on YouTube.
And then as soon as you see them in person, they not. I tell the same story all the time for my birthday. Mims took me out and he tried to steal those people's drink from that place. Mims took me out for Manny's and Petty's, and it was a very nice establishment, but he did not want to pay for the drinks because they gave us cocktails. And I said, this is very ghetto. And he was like, just act like nothing's wrong. And we walked out of that place. Very ghetto.
Act normal.
Act normal.
While you steal these people drinks.
Act normal. That was them. I tell that story all the time.
I want to know, why are we attacking those in the comment section like that?
Don't she say fuck profit all the time?
This is the epitome of classless, ratchet, project, and ghetto.
You are describing Josiah right now.
Me and Prophet got our own situation. Don't be bringing me in this.
Really, B, when you met me in person, do I exude ghetto and ratchet?
Yes.
Go ahead. Go ahead, really, B. He asked you a question.
Not ghetto.
Because then you show it at that
but
event.
You were dancing on the table before we left that
floor. Exactly.
You were up on that table. I said, Scotty, I did not know that Jojo be getting down like this.
You know, I have experienced turned up Josiah. He wasn't on no tables when you know, but he definitely was turned up. That's the phrase.
Y'all must be talking about Nathan. I don't know who that is.
Well, Nathan was at Scotty party when we was down there at tie 26. 26 tie.
Ooh,
yeah. Nathan was there.
You know, I
said if you never danced on the table, you ain't lived.
Can you please change the subject? This is too much.
Oh, baby, y'all talk about Simply Hennessy. When I tell y'all I was hunk over as hell.
It can't do the Henny.
Yesterday.
Good to know that I'm not
unapologetically Maverick. That is me being in the Christmas spirit. Don't do me or I'll bring the tree out now, goddammit.
Good to know that I'm not dancing on tables and showing out in public like the rest of them.
You are.
You on the table.
It's about me.
Oh, please. Y'all, anywhere Scotty go, he gonna ratchet it up.
Oh, please.
It says Simply Bully is gonna continue, is gonna stay crunching and threatening for likes every panel all the time.
And y'all funny as hell in the comments.
All right, so
I'm simply hungover.
After that, they made Shamea apologize and they said, "Hey, girl, you need to apologize for the way that you've been acting a fool down here to the show." And Shamea says, "Look, I'm sorry for talking to these girls about what was going on." She says that Andy confirms that Porsha did want her on the show. So Porsha was like, "You keep telling these lies. Like I don't want you on the show, but I did want you on the show." And now you've been going around to a personal friendship group that we all have. And in our personal friendship group, now they're regurgitating this same old lie that you keep asking for. Andy did not want her to be a part of the show. Yes, you did. Exactly. So then why do you keep saying it? Porsha says, "Look, you came on the show and it seems like you've been harboring some feelings about something else and you need to let it go." And Andy said, "It does seem like you're harboring feelings or you haven't gotten over what happened during that season where Porsha or Phaedra talked about you." And she said, "Well, I just felt like it could have sabotaged my engagement or my marriage." Porsha said, "It did. I kiss Candy in the club. You kiss Candy in the club. It don't matter. I don't think that would have sabotaged your marriage." Shamea said, "But it could have." She said, "Look, you keep bringing it up. I do just as much as you, maybe more. I do just as much as press as you, maybe a little bit more because I've been here longer. Either way, we all having the same questions, and you keep saying the same stuff and dragging me throughout the media." I did think that was a dig when Porsha says, we get asked to do the same amount of media, maybe me more because I've been here longer than you. No shame.
Right, bitch.
It was.
But I've been seeing Shamea promote a lot too, so I think they do it equally.
That was a dig, though. Also, that was the end of that. Before we get to Kelly and Shamea, how y'all felt about all of that? And y'all think that Shamea is still harboring old feelings?
First and foremost, we need to address this super chat because same Mims. I want to know.
Ooh.
Girl, please. The person was tagged in the picture. If you want to know whose couch it was, so
is Bando?
What?
Huh?
Was it who?
Who was it?
It was a friend of ours.
I'm sorry, Mims. I'm a focus.
Who was the friend?
It was a friend of ours.
Oh, okay. Hey, do I know the friend as well?
No, you don't.
Oh, okay.
Now he giving us lit when he posted it on Instagram.
Right. Just say it.
Y'all said y'all want to know who couch it was, and I told you motherfuckers they were tagged in the picture.
Damn,
so let's be very clear. Don't you buy his raggedy ass book Because when he want to share something, he shares it. But when he don't want to share nothing, now you just gotta look it on Instagram. Don't buy that right. I'm with his grandma. I'm with his mom's mom.
I just told you. I don't know what more you want from me.
I'm with his mom's mom. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit you talk about.
You can be with that. You can be with that raggedy bitch. I don't give a fuck about her.
Oh shit!
You see what happens? And she congratulated you, and I text her to do so. She talked to you down to the Facebook.
And now hold up, because you need to take a page from Shamea and her apology with the elders. Okay. You need to... okay, and respect them too. Cause hold up.
Child, that was not an apology.
Do y'all feel like Shamea is still harboring on these feelings, and that's why she still is holding them?
Very much
it's obvious,
Absolutely.
and that is the reason why they should have. I said this in my review last night, and hopefully I don't ever have to say it again as we continue on with Housewives of Atlanta. Porsha and Shamea should have been stopped being friends a long time ago. The moment that shit happened with her and Phaedra and Porsha and all that shit happened on TV, that should have been the end right there. It should have been no inviting you to your to my wedding. It shouldn't have been nothing. Y'all should have been done then.
It sounds like they should have been done when their mamas fell out. Cause
hello, cause
well, I mean, I don't know because you can't still be. I know that I have a friend that we grew up together because our moms were friends and our moms are no longer friends, but we're still friends. But you know, we try not to allow the issues that our mothers had impede on our relationship. We don't even talk about what they fell out about. So
I just feel like I agree with Really B in that aspect because look at how it's being handled today. It's almost like they do have harboring feelings. We already know Shamea not gonna talk about shit. You like, you know what I'm saying? So she probably just let stuff slide for all this time. It's Sakina drinking vegan. Now,
get him.
I'm sober as hell.
Get behind me.
Actually, okay.
Yeah. First of all, no, she's not drinking vegan tequila, and she's not drunk. I am. You ready?
No.
Stand back, Sakina. I'm tired of you. Now continue to super chat, but don't be coming for my girl, my good kid. Because this is getting out of hand. If you got any other things, super chat those and then leave. But don't be doing all of this.
Not it's thundering outside.
Pick up for me. Oh, is it?
Yes, it is.
It rained a little bit here, but it was like sunny. I was getting ready to let the dog out, and I'm like, "Oh, hold up, it's raining."
Let the dogs out.
All right, you were saying something, Sakina, before Mims interrupted you.
I was,
and we had
I
to
was
whack.
just basically saying that, yeah, they have this. I agree with Really B is what I was saying.
Janae, thank you for your super chat. She said it was a nasty word for Porsha to say Shamea kissed Candy in the club. Lord, what if her husband did feel away? Porsha didn't care.
It's crazy. It's crazy how Porsha is admitting it now, but when Candy first,
thank you.
When Candy first said that they kissed in the club, she wanted to act like it never happened. Girl, bye.
And then
I gotta think about that.
I didn't think about that either, but then again, she did that same thing with Kenya this reunion. So we know she has a history of lying and then later acting like the facts are the facts. But what was I getting ready to say? Shamea didn't deny that. Did y'all notice that?
I'm sure she kissed Kenny in the club.
Like, she didn't deny that. So I'm like, oh, okay.
I feel like Shamea, when it comes to sex, she has a very much probably the same type of energy that Candy has.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was thinking that too. That's why I was like, I'm not surprised to hear that at all. But I know that kind of fuels, the flame when it comes down to the whole they was fucking word to Phaedra shit. But that doesn't mean that it's
Y'all don't think she got Porsha energy? Now, Porsha and Candy energies are different. Yeah, Shamea. Porsha's energy.
Yeah, because Candy standing her shit. Candy be like, yeah.
What I feel like this during this reunion, Porsha stood up for her. She even said, if I had a tie, she'll be right here. Dennis here.
She did say that.
Now she wants to admit it, but
I was gonna say, but I don't think she mean it. I think she be joking. Candy be serious. Like Candy, we know Candy really be getting down.
She said, yes, she licked my box. Okay. All right, so then moving on from there, we get Kelly and Shamea, and they ask, like, what about the friendship that you all have? And Kelly said, look, I do feel like we created a really good bond. I feel like Shamea probably should have discussed her feelings with Porsha before she came to anybody else, but I feel like our friendship was genuine. I feel like the friendship that Porsha and Britt created wasn't genuine, and you just became friends with Shamea's enemy. I'm gonna finish this out. Cynthia says, look, I think that there's love there. But there's no healing there. So they just need to walk back. They just need to walk back to each other. They said, is there anything that you all need to hear? Porsha said that, look, she's going through a lot, and at the end of the day, she has nothing else to offer to this and to her. And Shamea, you just look so stupid again. She said, well, that's the difference between me and her. Because I find the time. Girl, didn't you pussy pop to Miami taking shots when your daughter was sick in the hospital after y'all came from that trip? But you didn't go straight to your daughter from that trip. But
what you got to do with Porsha?
Because you can always find the time. You can always find the energy. I'm always going to be able to find a space to be friends with Porsha and to lap dog for Porsha and to sit on Porsha's lap and to lick her box. And it's just like, girl, give it a rest.
I still don't understand what that has to do with her daughter being sick.
Girl, can you calm down and stand up?
I'm so confused.
Mm.
Am I the only one that's confused? Maybe I'm the only one that's confused. Okay.
I'm with you.
I don't understand how one has anything to do with the other.
My problem is Porsha had let her know, look, I don't want to talk about this stuff no more. I gave all I had to this friendship, and I have nothing else to give. I'm dealing with a lot. This was a hard year for me. I don't have anything else to give. And Shamea started crying and balling up and saying, well, see, that's the difference between me and Porsha, because I always will find some time to give. And I'm going to do what I can to make this relationship work. And that's the difference between me and Porsha. Girl,
but that's the whole
caring about your baby.
That is the reason why that's the reason why the shit is one-sided. And this is the reason why she has a hard time saying what she needs to say, because on one hand, we're all saying that she needs to stick up for herself and say what's really on her heart. Then when she say what's on her heart, then we're still criticizing her for what she's saying. So it's like, what do you want from the girl? Like, what do you want for her to do when it come down to this? It's either express your feelings or don't.
And then I did have a hard time when she was bringing up Londi.
I don't think she was doing that trying to be.
It was like, girl, I'm grieving. But like, what do you?
No, but no.
Busy.
I'm gonna push back. I'm gonna push back on that because
push me.
I think the point that Shamea was making was, she knew she was grieving, but I was trying to be there for you as a friend. I reached out to you. I called you. I was trying to be there. And I think that's the point she was trying to make, was even in the midst of the conflict that we were going through, I was still trying to be a friend to you. Yes. And you wouldn't allow me in. I think she 100% understood. And Shamea was grieving. Shamea knew Londi. I'm not going to say they were friends. I don't know their relationship. But she knew Londi. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, I think that was the point she was trying to make. I don't think she was trying to take away from Porsha's grief. I think she was like, look, even in the midst of this, I was still trying to be a friend to you.
The comment says she don't have a point. Somebody said, shut up, really, B. You don't know what you're talking about.
It is a very tricky.
I don't see nobody that said that. Who said it?
I was just about to say that, Josiah.
I don't see nobody that say, really, B, shut up. I really don't.
I agree, Josiah. You can continue to expound on your point.
It's a very tricky situation because, y'all, these women has been friends for decades. So I cannot invalid how she feel, like Shamea, like her feelings are very valid. And I get where Porsha is coming from. But somehow down that line, it was a huge, big miscommunication. And it's just to the point where there's no return. But it's just that both of their friendship is very, very, very complicated. And I still even thought that they kind of held back from a lot of deep, dark secrets that probably happened in their friendship.
Yeah, they probably got some. I mean, because they were friends a long time, and they probably friends from high school. They got high school level secrets. You know the kind of shit you was doing with your friends in high school. They got high school level secrets. Like they got a lot of shit.
Yeah. And then when it comes down to this grieving thing, I'm just gonna say this and just leave it alone. Trust me. But I'm just gonna go on and say it. Busy said when Shamea brought up Lundy, Busy was like, well, girl, I'm grieving. Okay, you grieving. But then there's sometimes when you're grieving and people don't try to reach out to you or people choose to give you your distance, that's a problem. And then when you try to reach out to people and give them that comfort, they push you away. I've been in both situations. I had a friend that lost somebody that was very near and dear to them. I tried to be there for them every step of the way. They pushed me away. Their boyfriend reached out to me, told me to come with them to pick out the dress for his mother. He didn't even want me to be there. Like he treated me like flat out shit the whole time I tried to be there for him when he lost his mom. Then years later, somebody else that I knew lost someone very near and dear to them. And because of the shit that I went through with this past friend, when his mother passed, I chose to give them their distance and let them work through their grief the way that they knew how.
Yeah.
But then I got shitted on for doing that, and I was looked at like I wasn't a good person or a good friend when I chose to keep my distance. So it's like, what the fuck do you do when your friend is really grieving? Because there's some people that want you to be there every second of the minute, and then there's some people who would rather you not be there at all, or they'll push your ass the fuck away. What do you do? It's always a tricky situation for me when it comes down to grief.
Yeah, and I mean, all you can do is reach out to somebody, and I just again, and we don't always have to agree, but I just think that was Shamea's way of saying, listen, I tried to be there for you, because I think Andy was asking him about where their relationship was, and I think she was just bringing up, hey, I tried to do this and I tried to do that. I'm not saying that Shamea's all right and Porsha's all wrong, and I'm not saying that Porsha's all right and Shamea's all wrong. I think there's hurt on both ends, and I think the biggest problem is if I never put boundaries in place and I never tell you how to treat me, then you think that what you've always done is okay. And I think that in the past, things happen. And like Shamea said, I do tend to let things go, and I tend to not speak on things until it festers up, until it becomes a bigger issue. And unfortunately, it was under a microscope, you know what I'm saying, in front of the world. And something.
Wait, why y'all so quiet?
What are you talking about?
Oh.
What?
I don't know. Maybe
I ran out of my room.
What are you drinking?
Quiet.
Right.
Are you water?
Never mind. Mims, I apologize. Girl, what you got in that solo cup?
No, because my phone rang and I had to go relay a message to my mom. So I had turned my volume down and turned my camera and all of that off. So when I came back into my room, like, why y'all so quiet?
No, really, B was talking.
She was preaching.
My volume was down. That's why. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
I just said that to say, I just think that Shamea never, you know, somebody asked me in the chat, what are high school level secrets? You know, you did shit in high school that you might not ever want nobody to know you did. You know what I mean? Like, me and my best friends from high school, child, we still got secrets that we ain't never told nobody when it comes to like sneaking out,
the hell was y'all doing
around with, maybe even deeper, darker secrets, you know, maybe doing some, you know what I'm saying? Maybe doing some illegal shit. Yeah. And I just think that Porsha and Shamea were in and out of each other's life, that when they reconnected as adults, I don't think that those boundaries were ever put in place. And Porsha treated Shamea the way Shamea allowed her to treat her.
And I think you have to ask questions. I will say, really, me and her talked earlier today, and she was calling for just something else, but she was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she was like, "You don't sound like you're okay." Sometimes it really is also just knowing your friends. And I was like, "No, I'm okay." She's like, "No, you know, so like, what's going on?" So I eventually opened up and talked to her about everything that was happening. But sometimes it's also knowing who your friend is, and what they need at the time. And I appreciate you really being.
I mean, now I will say that is true. But Scotty, partially to answer your question, I think a simple text of, "Hey, I'm here. Let me know what you need from me," you know, is a good way to start. But
No, it's not. Trust me.
but I know I'm saying could be, but at the same time, I mean, again, maybe this is my mean ass, but I'm too damn grown to be sitting here trying to read in between the lines of what the fuck somebody going through. I know my friends, I do, but I'm not gonna keep fishing. Even if I like, if you because I'm one of those where if I tell you I'm good, even though I'm not, leave me the fuck alone.
Right.
Give me my time, give me my moment, and I'll come back to you. So if I'm like, hey, you good? You don't sound like, oh, okay, all right, cool, bet. I'm gonna holler at you later.
But see, this
I'ma
is
leave
why
it
the
alone.
shit is tricky because, like you said before, like a simple text saying, "If you need to talk or if you need me to be there, just let me know." I said that wasn't enough for a person, so it was like,
and you know, it just brings me, you guys, to the topic of when you're building genuine friendships with people, learn your friends. It's friendships are like relationships, right? When we get into a relationship with our partner, we need to know their triggers, what triggers them, what they like, what they don't like, their communication styles. Know your friends. So,
But we can't. But we can't excuse communication.
absolutely.
Like I get knowing your friends, but if someone is actively trying, what I'm saying is I shouldn't have to sit here and do all this prying and ask you 50 million times and having to dig. I shouldn't have to do all of that, especially at our big ages. That's what I'm saying. Whereas
No,
I'm at that
absolutely.
place
Communication is key.
where I'm gonna ask you about a good 2 times. On time number 3, all right, cool. Well, shit, I'm gonna holler at your ass later.
You know what I think?
What?
We giving them too much time.
Okay.
I was thinking the same thing. We are still on the first segment. I was thinking the same thing.
We really only got one more segment. We really only this. It wasn't a lot here. So then let's go to the next segment. I was gonna put.
Hold on. I did want to comment on something though.
Go ahead.
Kelly pissed me off when she tried to make it seem like when she tried to compare her relationship to Porsha and Shamea's. I lost my friendship with Britt, so I hope that y'all can get it together. Girl, don't irritate me. Because y'all's relationship does not hold the same weight as Shamea and Porsha's. Please stop. Please stop. But let's move on.
I was waiting for the crunch. So then after that, we get to the Drew and Ralph situation, or just Drew and her storyline. They go through everything that she's been going through. They show the package of the divorce, her mom coming and talking about how the kid's not even listening to her anymore and what's going on with her. Andy said, what's going on with the kids? She says that they're in therapy. Thank God her mother helped her realize that they're in therapy.
The judge helped her realize they need therapy, but go ahead.
Yeah, that they need to go into therapy because Drew thought the way that she's such a good mother, she thought that this is a normal environment for her children, and she didn't realize that until later. They also bring up the fact that Ralph had said on social media how the mom needs to watch her fucking mouth because after the dad's death, he spent money and had to bail. She spent all the dad's money and had to bail her out. Drew did not say that he didn't have to do that, but she did say my dad was prominent and my mom has anxiety. But then they talked about some of the cooking videos and what was going on throughout any of that. And Drew said things like sometimes come different on camera. And it wasn't all that Ralph was trying to make it. They are just trying to move forward. Jojo, we want to start with you, the Drew defender, and get your background and information and thoughts on everything that Drew's a liar, Drew's a Bora, had to say.
Why you gotta start with me? Okay, first off, you know, this man tries to make Drew life miserable, clearly, right? But I will say, as me, somebody who is a big Drew fan, and you know, Drew is innocent 99.9% of the time.
Okay.
That video was inappropriate because, you know,
the one she participated in?
Yes.
Okay.
It was inappropriate. So I think that with Drew, you know, she just has to be more mindful. But the way how she feel and the things that she went through with Ralph is definitely validated.
Do you have anything to say about the? And then maybe we'll turn it over to Scotty because he is a bigger fan of you. Do you have anything to say about the text message? Or the social media post that Ralph put out and how she didn't truly address any of those allegations?
Which post?
Ralph is full of shit.
Which post?
The post where I don't remember the exact verbiage, but Andy read it, which was Drew's mom needs to watch her mouth because when the dad died, I had to bail her. She spent all the dad's money and I had to bail her out.
Yeah, he did a bit much with that. I feel like he didn't even have to go that far. At the end of the day, if you got to put yourself in her shoes as far as she's going by what her daughter said. She's seeing the things that's going on. Any mother, any parent, any blood related person, if they care about you enough, would have strong opinions about you if you're treating their family member a certain type of way. She ain't got to watch her mouth about shit.
Yeah, but if I'm bailing you out, then shut up.
Just because you bail me out don't mean I can speak on the bullshit that you've done. Like just because you bail me out once or twice, that don't mean that they give you grounds to not be held accountable for your actions.
Yes, exactly. Absolutely not.
Please.
Let me find out who picked me.
You want to throw in the fact that you bailed her out to try to make her look bad or something. You still look like a fucking asshole.
This is where my thing is. This is where my thing is, and I think that this is the only reason why I'm switching to Ralph's side outside of the court documents.
Switching to his side, have you been on his side?
No, I was on. I thought Ralph looked good, but I always was on Drew's side. After the court documents came out, I was like, okay, she's not telling the truth. Even more than I thought she wasn't telling the truth, she's not telling the truth. And like after reading the court documents, seeing the court documents, going through the court documents, this lady is a liar. And as much as I feel like, I think that she's been allowed to make Ralph look like, and he doesn't help, the bad guy. He doesn't get to respond. And when he does, they say, shut up. And why are you saying anything? So we only get to hear Drew talk down about Ralph. And when Ralph tries to, so then what do you think that anyone has feelings about Ralph defending himself?
Ralph made himself look like that busy.
He did. Did you forget how we got?
I'm not saying he hasn't, but now he's trying to defend himself.
In the first season, that first episode of us getting to know them, he had her crying and walking out.
He was trash.
Exactly.
Probably still is trash.
Okay, then. So how's that her fault?
In therapy session, saying she deserved the Lunchable. We've seen him be terrible to his wife, so he's painted this picture. And he's painting a good one because even with her or without her, because even now during their time of divorce and stuff, you're getting on social media, you're saying these things, you're talking about her mother, you're being disrespectful as fuck. So excuse us for not wanting to hear what you have to say because we don't like you.
And that's fair.
Nobody is saying that Drew is perfect. We all have established that she be lying because she does. However, when it comes down to that marriage, Ralph has been the asshole. He has started out the gate on his asshole shit. It's like a Tyler Perry show where we've never seen the good parts of the relationship. It just start off first scene, asshole husband, and he been that way the whole time.
And that is nobody's fault but his.
I can understand that.
Next case, bitch.
Next case.
So they talked about the part about them living together. Porsha said this seems very standard. She lived upstairs when her ex-husband lived downstairs. And then they talk about this story where Drew, who does not care about what Ralph's doing, want him out of the house. She doesn't care what his life is like. She was looking at the manifesto for the complex. She stalked the lady on Facebook and on Twitter and on Instagram. Then she said she saw the lady down to the school and she was mean mugging her. And then the lady came up and asked her questions. about her. So she said that the lady was downstairs. Ralph said the lady has never been downstairs. We were doing a fitness thing, and the lady has not been into the house.
Okay. Let the teacher talk.
I don't know what happened.
The inner was coming through so clear for a long time. She was about to lie. She was about to lie.
My girl was about to gather his ass.
She was about to lie.
I was ready for it. As soon as that hand went up, I'm like,
she was about to lie.
Get him.
Let me remove her because I know she's gonna
back, girl. Right.
I know she's gonna be coming back. Anybody else have any thoughts about that aspect, that part?
For me,
you
busy got shit up because she don't care about what
I'm being objective.
No, because you said she don't care about what he got going on, but she reading the manifesto. You goddamn right. If my kids are here, this is where we share a house. My kids are here, and you have bitches coming in and out the basement. Absolutely not. First of all, y'all too grown to be doing what y'all doing in that manner. Because go to her house, go to a hotel. Drew got to go to a hotel and leave the house every 3 weeks or whatever the hell that mess is. Okay, well, when you want to go be with a bitch, go to her house or go get you a hotel room. Like, that's some thirsty shit to me. Absolutely not. I'm about to have no bitches coming in and out of here.
I'm sorry, and I'm not saying y'all have a separate interest, girl. I don't care what. Once I'm done with you, I don't care what you do in that basement.
Do what you do when you're not at the house. Don't do it where I sleep.
Exactly. Like
you don't sleep here. You sleep upstairs.
No, busy. I don't give a frog's fat ass about what you talking about. At the end of the day, they stay in the same house. They stay in the same. If that's the case, then Drew should bring another nigga in the motherfucking house since he bringing other bitches in.
She was getting her box licked on these sets.
Where you say
at the house?
On the set.
Was it at the house?
Because you're not at the house.
Was it at the house?
The one you trying to kick me out of? You're
was
never
it
here.
At the house? Oh, okay.
Okay. I felt like she was really invested in who he was busting down.
She's invested.
I'm glad she was invested
in the house.
Yeah.
I'm glad she was invested because the bitch came up to her at the PTA meeting. Like,
I don't believe that story.
Of course you don't.
No, I believe it.
Duh.
I believe it too.
I really do. Like, listen, I know.
All right, y'all, put it in the comments. Drew's story. Put it in the comments whether you do or you don't. One or two. Do you believe that woman was mean mugging Drew down to the PTA or down to the school pickup, and then she came up to her and said, "Hey, are you such and such?"
Whether that happened or not, I still believe that he had other women in that damn house. She had every right to feel a way about it.
Do you understand that, Busy? Do you understand that we are in an age where the side hoe, the mistress, and all that stuff is just bold? There's a boldness to being a side piece now.
How is she a side piece?
Listen, well, not necessarily a side piece, but still the other woman. Clearly,
the people believe y'all. The people believe Drew.
Listen, you gonna find any excuse just to drag Drew. That's it.
And when he don't care for someone, he gonna find any reason. It's given
any
Dr.
reason.
Wendy.
Any reason. Sorry about that, y'all. My
teacher is back. Let the teacher talk.
My bad. My computer died, child. My computer died. So all I was saying was you didn't really tell it. Drew did not go looking for that woman. They live in a gated community. Every time somebody comes in, it has to go through the security gate. So that's how she saw it. And yes, she did Google the woman, but listen, I'm Googling.
Well, so then she did go looking for her.
No, she went on Instagram, but you said that she was stalking the manifesto. No, she wasn't.
No, I said she went through the manifesto, got the woman, and then she stalked her on social media.
She ain't stalk her. She looked her up. I'd have done the same damn thing. So, Keena, you look at
I don't give a damn. You come up in my house, come find out who you are. You come up in my damn house.
Exactly. I'm definitely looking it up. Stop playing with me.
I'm looking you up. Separate interests or not, you're still in the home that we share as a family, not just a husband and wife, as a family. Their kids are there.
Busy know that, but he,
He just don't like right. He just trying to make.
I don't believe it. I don't. I'm sorry.
Let your daddy have women coming in and out of your.
I don't got a daddy.
Well,
I ain't had no daddy around when I was growing up.
That's why you out and don't give a fuck.
Y'all think that? Don't let this cute face fool you.
Oh, bitch, we ain't fooled.
It's the way, y'all. I'm sorry. Busy, I was not laughing at you not having a daddy. It's the way you said it. I ain't got no daddy.
I have a daddy when I was growing up. All right, so I believe the girl. That's fine. And y'all also agree that the right thing to do was to look her down to the Facebook, to the Instagram.
I would have done the exact. Let me tell you something. I have Googled people for less.
For less,
listen, I run background checks. When I date, I do background checks.
Let me tell you something. I run background checks, and before I go about this house, my friends have all of your information.
Who
you did a background check on?
Well, after we'll talk backstage. But
you ain't tell me this.
I do run background checks. I check your. I'll check if you have any felonies,
Absolutely. I check to make sure that they married.
Well, felonies don't bother me. So.
Well, we know. We know you don't care about thug passion. We know you don't care.
Felonies don't bother me. You know, like a little pesky, simple assault charge is not a problem. You know, like
pesky assault charge though.
A pesky firearm charge don't really bother.
Not too big. A little kidnapping, nothing too big.
I be checking for like evictions, foreclosures, just to make sure that you're good with because that's one of my non-negotiables. You got to be good with your money. So I be checking to see if they had any, anything like that.
I be checking to make sure that the divorce, if they say they divorced, I need to see the divorce decree.
And if you on parole, holler at me.
No.
Holler at me with the snack, bitch.
Really be. We're gonna have to have a heart to heart with Scotty about these dating criteria.
He grown. He'll listen. He grown. He'll call me when the shit go wrong. Let me tell you about this bitch.
Then I get that crashing out, honey.
Look, I can't call. Look, I don't be liking to call Sakina. See, I have to text Sakina first, and then when I text Sakina, she's like, "Now, bitch, call me, bitch. Now, bitch, call me."
Call me.
Listen, this how I always know Scotty about to get into it. Scotty will call me. He be like, "You busy?" I be like, "Oh." I'm like, okay, here goes Scotty. What done happened?
You know what's so funny? Because my friend was just talking about this girl that she dating the other day, and then we in a group chat, and she was like, "I know when Sakina get in here, she gonna get on my ass." You goddamn right, bitch, because now you about to piss me out.
Like, she literally read me last week in the text. That's why I didn't want to call her. I said, Sakina, stop reading me.
I do not play with that foolishness.
No. You know, Sakina. Listen, I wouldn't even listen. I don't even think I would call Sakina Shad.
It's strict over here. I'm not gonna lie, it's strict, but I'm the friend you need.
She said it's strict.
The friend you need. But you need friends like that to just be blunt with you.
Oh, you do. You do. I got a couple of friends like that I be like, I don't even.
Let me shut up, because Josiah know I be the same shit I'm saying about Sakina. I be doing shit to him.
Oh yeah.
All right. Okay, simply set you straight.
All right, so then we get to the group. The question was asked, why don't they show Drew the same compassion that they showcased to Porsha? Kelly said that she tried. Angela said, "Bitch, you a goddamn lie." And then they said, "Look." Kelly said, "You know what? You're right, girl." And I want to be clear. The reason why is because you be lying. Case in point, you came to my event and you say you purchased something. You didn't purchase anything. And she said, "Well, I did purchase something later." Yeah, but you didn't purchase something at the event, which was supposed to go to the charity. So your purchase later don't help me, girl. You boosting stuff don't help me.
I'm boosting.
You don't help me get money to my charity event. Then we go from there. The conversation goes through Drew, Pilar, and the funding. What's that?
Oh, the funding of the of Pilar School.
Oh, the funding of the school, and they're asking, everybody brought it back differently, and then Shamea said,
Shamea put 20 on 10.
Now, I will say this, Drew was eating her up as far as she was at the end of the couch. Her mic was coming through crystal clear, like Really Bees was before her internet went away or her computer died. She said, "You know what? I'm done with this. I should have minded my business." She said, "You should have." I'll stick to my own business. I won't say anything. Maybe you should. Drew was coming through loud and clear on that microphone. And she said, "Look, it was just a joke. It wasn't that serious, and that's how I brought it. Or I was just defending my friend, like you were defending your friend. It's not that serious. But you know what? I'm just gonna mind my business. I'm not gonna get into anybody else's business anymore." What's your take on that?
I want to say this while it's on my mind.
Go ahead. Tell us what's on your mind.
When you really think back about it, just as far as Kelly saying that that's the reason why she didn't fool with Drew based on the Walmart event, that's not enough, boo.
It's really not.
You was right. You was willing to ride and die for Britt after she threatened Kenya. You were able to get along with Porsha, the same one who said she would F Charles, and you're the same one who checked or who tried to come at her on first name basis about why she slept with somebody's husband under the excuse of you've been cheated on before, so you find issue with that. Like, you not really, if that's all it takes for you not to be friends with Drew, then you shouldn't be friends with Britt or Porsha throughout this whole season. So, girl, please save all of that BS. You did look for a moment. You hopped on the bandwagon.
I was just about to say
people inherited the issues that Porsha had with Drew. They really did. Shamea included. So, Kelly, girl, gone. I'm glad that Drew said what she said, and I'm glad that Angela looked over like, girl, don't know.
Watch, she gonna try to be good friends with Drew next season, especially if Shamea don't come back.
She jumped on the bandwagon. That's all that matters.
You know what I'm starting to realize, and I don't know. Really, help me out here. You probably won't be able to, but
so why ask her to help you?
Right? Why ask me?
Because she's an educator.
Okay.
So she's been a part of classes before. But I'm looking at this as like a social experiment or like a social group as like normally, like other people. And I'm starting to realize, how does Drew always get to she gets clean of all of these things because we focus on, well, that other girl shouldn't have done that. And girl, you actually,
how does she skate by?
I say that's not true.
I was listening to
they be dogging the shit out of Drew.
I guess listening to what I heard from Sakina. I feel like we are brushing over the fact that Drew is a liar. She did not pay for that Balmain event. And then now I'm mad at you for it. But when Kelly talks about it, it's like, girl, shut up. That's not enough because you did all these other things. And now Drew gets to just not pay for the event or the clothes. And people are just like, well, she always lies. Let her go. And I think it's weird how she gets to just escape the room.
She doesn't escape anything because the only person that this be my issue. Drew is the only person y'all like to call out for lies all the damn time. Y'all say nothing about Porsha and she lies all the time. Y'all don't say nothing about Phaedra and she lies all the time. That's definitely not true. Y'all pick and choose who y'all want to call out to be liars. And the only person I ever hear y'all talk about is fucking Drew. She lies. The reason why nobody wanted to be there for her marriage falling apart is because she's a liar. So explain why they was there for Porsha then. Because she's a big ass liar.
So this is what I'm going to say. I think two things can be true at the same time. So in my review last night, I said Drew is a liar. Drew was lying. But I agree with the point that lie wasn't severe enough for Kelly to be like, that's why I don't mess with you. That's why I wasn't there for you while you were going through this hard time. So I think two things can be true at the same time because you're absolutely correct. They all be lying. At this reunion, all of them got caught in a lie at some point in time. Yeah. So I think they all have a tendency to lie because I can't wait till we get to the Dennis part because Dennis called Porsha all the way out, but we'll get to that when we get to that. But I just feel like in my mind, I said that in my review last night that Drew, I do feel like that was a lie from Drew. The whole Michael Jordan thing, she tried to come back and be like, I was just joking. No, you weren't. Your ass was dead ass serious.
She was joking.
She was not joking. You know why she wasn't joking? Because she didn't clear it up in the moment. If I come to y'all, my last name is Jordan, and I'm meeting some of y'all for the first time, and I'm like, oh yeah, Michael Jordan, that's my cousin, and I leave that moment and don't clear that shit up, it wasn't a joke. I meant it. I was just hoping y'all wasn't gonna figure out it was a lie. If it was a joke, she'd have been like, psych, y'all know that ain't my cousin. She at no point in time cleared it up. They had to come back later and be like, girl, I called Michael Jordan's son, and he was like, they don't know you. Then it was a joke.
Little girl just playing.
Right. If it was a joke, she'd have cleared that shit up in that moment. But but that's a small lie. Like, it's not that serious. But my thing is, to me, I don't think that was serious. I don't think that was heavy enough for Kelly to be like justify not fucking with her. That part I agree with. But it was a lie. In my mind, it was still a lie.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Just like you said, Drew definitely lies. I think for a lot of us, y'all know, I could not stand Drew up until this season.
Couldn't.
But if we're going to be honest,
I thought you were having a seizure. I can't stand her.
Her level of lies really are not that impactful as the lies.
That's what I hate. I'm so tired of people saying that. Stop.
No, because that's true though. Because we do see situations where they've given Drew the blues this entire season. But when it comes down to lies and really holding people feet to the fire, it's like, let's jump on Drew. But when Porsha says she wants to F Charles, or when Shamea does this, or when whoever Britt does this, or we're going to act like we don't know, we're not going to say anything. There are more important situations and factors going on that should have had more attention drawn to them versus the little shit like her saying Michael Jordan was her fucking cousin. Like, come on.
You lying bitch. I'm sorry.
So let's I would like for us to kind of change our mindset a little bit over to just telling lies.
I'm already disgusted.
Is it a lie or is it a spirit of protection?
It's a lie.
Wait, no. Expound on what you were going to, what were you about to say?
A spirit of protection. Sometimes we have to say something.
See, he can't even get that shit
exactly.
out. He can't even get it out.
Drop it.
I guess I need to know more.
I'm just kidding.
A lie is a lie. Do not get me wrong. A lie is a lie, but also some lies are bigger than others. And let's just keep them.
All right, so we're about to get to the man coming out. Do y'all want to talk about the 3,000 minutes a month? Look, I'm married.
I don't give a fuck.
If my man is talking to somebody 3,000 minutes a month, I need to see what's up.
Okay, well, that's 50 hours.
When Phaedra broke it down and did the math, she said that ends up being about 10 minutes a day. When you break it down like that, that ain't.
When you cheating on someone, you ain't talking to them all the time. It's 8 hours a day that I'm at work. So 50 hours? What y'all doing on the weekend?
In a month, 50 hours in a month.
It's too much for me. I don't even talk to y'all 50 hours.
I don't care. Anytime, no, like
I probably talk to Josiah 50 hours.
I'm just saying, like, if it's about Drew and Ty talking, I don't give a damn. Talk to her.
I'm sorry, that's a lot. I don't care. That's a lot to me. And Phaedra can't do math. Somebody said Phaedra, she did a sketchy calculation. This is another sketchy calculation.
I mean, I didn't do the math. Listen, I didn't go behind her and work it out, so the shit might be wrong. I don't know. I didn't go behind her and check. I was just going by what she said. Erica said that is not 10 minutes. I had a friend named Erica Jackson that I grew up with. That's not her name now because she married. But
all right, so now we get the man who came out. Gerald is not here with us because he doesn't like babysitters. And then we get Dennis. I just want to say this because I know the people hate when I say it in our group chat, so I'm just going to say it to y'all. I think that Dennis is so handsome
I said that in my review.
And every time I bring it up to the group, they be like, "Ew, him! Look at him! Look at him!"
You picked a horrible
He's
picture.
so handsome. I promise
Body
you,
language is just off.
I would eat him up.
Now
I
hold
would
up.
literally eat him.
Wow.
Literally eat him up. Literally eat him. That man is
That's a lot.
fine
Right
to me. I
don't know about fine, but he's not a bad looking guy.
I would eat him.
I don't know about that either, but I mean, to each his own. To each his own.
He's not a bad looking guy to me. He just got a little dope boy belly, which
Please call my face a plate.
Oh wow.
And I would eat him up.
Oh, okay.
So all the men come out.
Hot dogs galore.
Hot dogs. There'll be a lot of hot dogs in that room. They said,
That's crazy.
Did you have a conversation about working with Drew to Porsha? And he said he had a conversation with Ralph, and he thought that now that he was working with Drew, that then this is boy math. I promise y'all this is boy math. He said, I talked to Ralph, and knowing that I was working with Drew, then Drew will talk to Porsha, because then we'll have everything handled. Drew said, no, you said you talked to Porsha, and that's why we continue to do this together.
But to be fair, he said he did tell Porsha. He just did not have an in-depth conversation with Porsha about it. But he said he did tell Porsha.
Do you think there's a difference?
I think in Portia's mind there's a difference, because Porsha was the one that said it. He said, I told Porsha, and then Porsha was like, but did you ask me? But
in your mind, is there a difference?
So I think in Dennis's mind, I told you, in his mind, he was good. It was only in Portia's mind that there was a problem. Everybody else was on the same page. And then, of course, Ralph is co-signing because Ralph be on that bullshit too. But, child, listen, I said it from the beginning. I'm going to keep saying it, and I ain't going to change it. Porsha didn't have no problem with Drew working with Dennis until she didn't have a storyline.
Mm-hmm.
Sakina, you got something to say?
I ain't got shit to say about that.
Oh shit. Okay. They said, what about the whole she was trying to F you for music and for beats? And Porsha, now it seemed like Porsha was like, now we gonna tell the truth now.
When he said that whole I'm not trying to F you thing, I don't think he.
She said, what did the text say?
This is what I'm saying. I don't, because I've heard them say that a million times. And when I heard them say that the very first time, I didn't take it as Dennis was saying, I'm not trying to fuck you like in a sexual way. I took it as if he was saying,
like I'm not trying to fuck you over.
Yes, like fuck you over. That's how.
Why didn't he say that?
Because some people do say that.
Right. That sounds plausible. Why didn't he say that?
My 2 cents on that is because, again, Dennis did not co-sign that bullshit when Porsha tried to bring it up. Dennis was like, that ain't what I said. So he did not co-sign it. But what I also feel like was, I don't believe that Porsha believes it either, because Porsha didn't bring the receipts.
Exactly.
In part one, when Porsha was like, well, I don't have the text with me. Girl, that is reunion 101. People be bringing poster boards, notebooks, blow up dolls, goddamn notebook paper. You didn't bring your phone that had the text message that you've been talking about all season. You didn't bring a screenshot. You ain't blow it up on no poster board. Like, stop playing with me. Like, when the minute she said that, I said, oh, it's some bullshit with that receipt.
I think Porsha's too big for those type of antics.
And you had time to go get your phone. Y'all done took 20 breaks. You had time to go get your damn phone if you really felt like it was something in that receipt. You knew Dennis was coming out. You knew that Drew had already said that it was a lie. Why you ain't bring your phone when you came back out? Because it was some bullshit. I think that Dennis let Porsha run with that shit during the season, but I think he was like, yeah, I ain't doubling down on that shit.
Well, Kenya, the last statistic said that 3,000 minutes would be 100 minutes a day, not 10.
Okay, well, like I said,
so that's over an hour and a half. Y'all talking to somebody on the phone.
Thank you,
Porsha girl. Something to talk about, so.
And then also, so thank you so much, Kenya, and thank you for doing the sketch calculation. We really needed you because Phaedra don't know how to do math. My whole thing is this, and I know y'all about to be mad at me again. I hate to be the Ralph defender, but here I am. Ralph said, "Well, bro, I saw the text message too, and it seemed sketchy to me."
So what? It all seems sketchy to Ralph because Ralph's a fucking hater.
So now you got Porsha saying that this is what the text message said. Ralph is also saying that is what the text message said. You got old boy who's saying, "Yeah, I mean, I don't really know what the thing is." How do we
Busy? You really believe
what the truth is?
Busy, you really believe Drew was fucking for beats? Come on now.
Trying to possibly.
From Dennis?
He's
possibly.
That's why my camera is off because I ain't got time.
I'm not gonna say that is it beneath her?
Yes, you have to consider the source. You have Porsha who tried to manipulate this situation from the beginning. Since she heard that since she heard that Drew and Dennis were working together, she was trying to get them to not do it, control the situation and everything else. And then you got Ralph, who was going to go through great lengths to make Drew look like the bad guy or whatever the case may be. So consider the source here. You have these two manipulators trying to control the narrative of a situation for their personal benefit, not for the sake of good music and sending PJ to school, but because they want people to be on their side. So,
but Drew is also a liar.
Okay, and we don't give a fuck. So next.
See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
It's not even a matter of, but Drew's a liar. We're looking at this on a situational basis, based on what's going on between Ralph and Porsha. I mean, Ralph, the whole group of the four of them. We know goddamn well that Drew is not trying to sleep with Dennis. If Dennis
said he wasn't going to sleep with her,
but if it was the other way around, yes, it would kind of be like, well, I wouldn't be shocked if Dennis did make a pass at Drew because he is community dick. But at the end of the day, I don't think that neither one of them were trying to make a pass at each other. But I also don't want to drag this out, so I feel like we can go to the next topic.
So then after that, we got Ralph, who said, begrudgingly, I'm going. He said that the woman didn't come to the house. She didn't come inside the house. I think we kind of talked about this a little bit.
We did, and he was a lie. He was lying.
What was too much. And then we get to Charles. Charles said he kind of watched the show, maybe. He knew that it came on. And Andy said, look, there were moments that it seemed like you didn't really like your wife. What the hell was going on with that? And he said, I don't put on for the cameras. I don't kiss and hug and be all over her for the cameras. She know I love her. I love her. Then he said, well, you know, I didn't know a lot of the ladies here said they didn't know that you were married. He said, I don't know who's married. So that don't matter to me. I don't know anybody else who's married. And then speaking of, y'all kept saying that y'all knew me and y'all met me before. First time I met Shamea was on this show. And you said you had met me before. And Shamea said, well, I met you at Neek's wedding. He said, no, I was there. I was there. I didn't meet you. I was there. So stop going around saying that you met me. Phaedra also, him in the heart.
He got Phaedra all the way together.
I couldn't. She couldn't also name what was going on. And Charles said, at the end of the day, y'all all worry about me, but I'm the only husband who here. Okay, where y'all husbands at? Y'all worry about me and what's going on with me. Where y'all husbands? And then they asked about dating Shereé, and he said he did that here for a couple of years. They was out in Dubai, pussy popping and doing all the stuff that they was doing. And then Angela said, look, after Shereé was done with him, she was done with him. She ain't worried about him. They ain't thinking about him. She got her next fix after that, the one who was in jail. So what we got to say about the Charles segment? Oh, wait, no, a little bit more. They talked about the baby of Wendy Williams. What it sounds like is that it was an event like the one that they had with Kelly. He said me and Wendy was having a cook-off, and then Angela was having a conversation with her, and that's when she tried to make it seem like or do assumptions or run with the fact that I had a baby on her. I never did have a baby on her. And then he also opened up about the Madison Square Garden event and saying that it did take a toll on his life, his relationship. He's thankful and he's thankful that he had a wife who stood by him, stood strong, and stayed with him, because it was an embarrassing part of his life, and it did create a strain on their relationship.
Well, man, Charles ate this scene up.
He did. He did.
I love.
Y'all know. I keep telling y'all, Charles is the MVP.
You have been saying that. You absolutely have.
Listen,
I never heard you say that once.
You didn't say that live.
Oh my god.
Yes. I'm glad that he addressed the who he knows, because I think we all anticipated this out of the reunion.
Mm-hmm.
Phaedra looked like an absolute fool.
She looked so stupid. She could name one place.
Because she tried to make it seem like she tried to water it down and say it was one time. It was not one time, sweetie. You went throughout this entire 2 weeks of you being on the show, and you kept making it seem as if you and Charles was homeboy and homegirl, and that y'all be kikiing, y'all used to pop bottles in the section, y'all used to live it up whole time. Now you're deducing it down to, oh yeah, I used to I know him from Shereé. Girl, please, you and Shereé wasn't even that close. And
girl didn't even know her back then.
You hey mom, that's my mom. Even then,
hey,
like,
mom.
Hey.
Girl, you don't know him. So to go around and carry on the way that she did throughout the season, it's embarrassing.
Wait a minute, Ocean's Dreaming is your mom?
No, it was no.
Oh, you right say.
Yeah, Taraya. That's my mom.
Oh, hey boo.
First of all, I want to say thank you so much for coming.
Oh God.
Oh God, here we go.
I've missed you. Because I feel like we haven't talked to each other in a while.
She came in here for a quick sec.
I want to let you know that you light up my life. And I don't know where I would be without you or this panel, because you gave birth to this panel. And I want to make sure that we always pay homage to you and that plant eating daughter that you raised. Thank you for your service.
Right. Why is your man like this?
And for bringing to light someone like her skin, her hair. And we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. So, Sakina's mom, thank you.
I'm mad at the plant eating daughter though. That took me out. The plant eating
what you've done for the community and for us.
Yeah.
First of all, that you gave birth to the channel need to go to Scotty Mama. And then it might need to go down to Scotty Mama.
That's not what I said.
To who?
Nobody.
You better show the grandma some respect up here. I am the fifth member.
Child, fuck her.
I am.
Fuck her.
You are gonna show her some respect over this channel.
But the other thing that I didn't like was how Phaedra tried to play it off, talking about some girl, because Angela was like, but you said that I was the secret wife, but you said, girl, that's just housewife shade. And again, I have to say, now it's okay for you to be the mean girl. It's okay for you to come for people's marriages. It's okay for you to talk all this shit. But when them women was giving you that work over on Married to Medicine, they was mean girl.
Girl, she went hot. They said reunion. She said,
baby, Phaedra. They did.
It's just housewives. It's just shade. Oh, but you came for that woman and her husband all season, insinuated that her husband cheated on her, insinuated that you was best friends and you knew him so well and didn't know Angela. Girl, you put all that shit out there, and then when they put the microphone in your face, it's just housewives shade. Well, it was just Married to Medicine shade, and your ass ran.
Baby, she sure did. She took her ass right on that damn jet.
Literally, but that's true. And the thing that I can't stand is, y'all, we all been saying that Phaedra has been forcing the shade since the moment she hit our screens. And then she gets on here with her tail tucked in between her lips. Nah, where all that shadiness and that same energy that you have all throughout the season, or not all throughout the season, baby, but in the last quarter of the season, it wasn't there. It wasn't there. Just like your reads. So I need her to just sit the hell down. No, seriously. Phaedra she looked so crazy. We've already seen her go through this cycle of knowing somebody and truly not knowing them at all. She started that shit with Nene. So it's like, you ain't got enough of that yet. That doesn't embarrass you.
I was gonna bring that up, and I wasn't on this. I was on that panel, so I didn't watch the whole thing, but why was it so unbelievable that Angela was like, look, y'all went to the same high school, you know them, da da da, and Phaedra was using the same
We're not going back 2 weeks. We're not doing that. No, ma'am. It's not our fault you had to work. We are not. We've been here for almost 2 hours. We are not going back to part 1.
Athens is a very small town. We have 1 high school, 3 middle schools. So most people know everybody.
No, they apparently they don't, and really be sad can't talk about it. So you want?
I'm with her. Shout out to the teacher. A firm ruler slapped down to the desk. Not on my watch.
Come on, Anna.
I mean, if this had been like the first 15, 20 minutes, maybe we should have spent an hour and a half on Porsha and Shamea. I don't know. But we're not doing that.
No, so help us. We did start like technically, so I could get a little bit more time.
No, you can't.
Okay.
You don't know how to be quick, boo.
Right.
Okay, well, you was talking to Sakina, since I can't say what I want to say.
I don't have nothing else to say about that.
Don't try to get in your feelings about it. Don't do that. Don't do that.
But what I will say on top of, like, outside of the whole Phaedra thing, it kind of seemed like a little bit that Angela was talking for Charles in at some point. And I'm like,
I agree.
Be quiet. I want to hear from him because you have been speaking for him this entire season. I would like to hear more of what Charles has to say.
I agree with that.
Also, with the whole husband thing, and I'm kind of getting off topic just a little bit. When it came down to Gerald not being there, I do find issue with that because I feel like he has some shit to answer to as well. Just as far as us already having our opinions about Shamea trying to extend the family and all of that, I would like to hear what he has to say as far as him demanding so much from his wife and, her fertility issues and all of that. So I feel like he definitely should have been sitting behind her instead of sitting his ass at home.
I agree. We were stuck with this.
Yes, Charles came through. Yes, he
needed to.
I missed it. Did Drew shut hoes down? No, she did not.
She shut hoes down. Shamea, to be exact. Mm-hmm.
She shut hoes down. This he did though. He shut it down.
He's wearing jeans.
He is wearing jeans.
He looks nice. I'm not gonna lie. He looks nice.
He looks nice, but
he didn't wear what Porsha laid out for him.
Okay.
and what does your man have on?
Who?
And what does your man have on?
I will say that. Go ahead,
JoJo.
I will say that, like with Angela, I get it. Like she's been cheated on in the past, so she's very. I wouldn't say insecure about her relationship, but she's very guarded. What you say about my husband? Oh, did she look at my husband? You know what I mean? Like, I did notice that. I'm like, girl, just relax. Like, if y'all got this strong bond, just chill a little bit.
But also, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Why Wendy Williams was inviting that man to her apartment?
You know what she was inviting him. How you doing?
Cause girl, what was the point? What was the reason?
Charles said, "Call it what you want." I definitely would have had wine with her.
Yeah, he definitely would have got bopped. Cause
you would have bopped him.
No, I don't condone hitting men. I'm not about to be fighting no grown ass men.
Or any people.
Girl, Wendy no man.
Well, what we do know is that Wendy Williams ain't never been a sisterhood to nobody.
Nobody. She was so that lady.
She would have slept with that lady husband. Cause girl, what?
Nobody got to know I can't have no kids, girl.
Look, she heard have a baby, keep the baby. It's just a baby, and she was like,
oh, okay. So you one of those?
She gonna stay. You want someone?
We are a mess. Oh, okay. Okay, so finishing up, we got everybody talk about their final things. Porsha and Drew, they said they ended up in a better place. Kelly says she's gonna pick and choose who she's gonna be friends with, and she's happy. She hopes that Shamea and P, she called her, can rekindle their friendship. Phaedra says she enjoyed the trip, the 2 days she was here. Angela was amazed that she was even casted to be here. It's like, what did you even see in me? But we're seeing that the fans really love her. Cynthia kept the train moving, so they gave her claps for that. Shamea says she takes away that. Hopefully I can build alliances with everyone, and I'm learning that I need to speak up when I need to speak up. And Porsha says that, look, this was a transformative season for her, and she thanks God that she was able to do this within her right mind. And she loves everybody on the couch, which is really hard for her to say for the season. And then they clapped fans to a non-branded song or non-copywritten song. Anybody have any thoughts about that?
No, I'm good.
I almost had y'all come in cowboy outfit so we can clap.
I would have had my hat on again. Well, shit.
Yeah, but I decided I didn't want to do that. I said I wasn't gonna do that.
Well, I mean, the fans kind of look forward to your theme.
They really do, and I was like, oh, I should do this, but I was like, nah, because I don't want to. The last time, who was out of costume?
Really
Somebody was out of costume.
Really be.
It was really be.
Yeah. Really
they didn't want to do it.
And T.
T was in costume. I don't have any Western shit. Like, what you wanted me to do?
You look like a Western.
I don't have a cowboy hat. The best I had, I did think about it later. I did have like a checkered shirt, but
which you was gonna be giving Christmas realness.
Come on, Christmas.
Not Christmas.
Yo, so before we end out today's episode, let's go to who was the MVP. It's the MVP of the week here, but who was the MVP?
Y'all know who the MVP of the week is over here.
So this is a caveat. When we start to talk about and put it in the chat for the season, who was your MVP for the season? You can only pick a housewife. You can only select a housewife. Really be you heard me? Really be you heard me?
Wife.
Oh, the teacher not listening?
Ooh. The disrespect is crazy. She over there laughing.
Who we starting with? Sakina,
who's your MVP for the season?
Angela. And I will say Angela because she is the breakout star. I said it once and I say it again. I did not see her coming in swinging like she swung on episode 1. She definitely took me by surprise, and I'm grateful for her because she was the highlight of the season. She was really giving it to the girls.
I agree. What do you think, JoJo?
Oh, you know who I think. Yeah, let me tell you why. The reason why I think that Drew did the best because.
So who you think?
Oh damn! Now you took him off altogether, though.
No, go ahead, JoJo. Because if you're about to say she ran this season, I definitely want to know.
No, thank you. If you would have let me say. The reason why I said Drew is because she has grown so much from when she first came on, and she's shown her whole life to us. All through some might believe it might be a little, like I said, the spiritual.
Fabricated.
I call it the spirit of protection. We don't call it, me being spiritual, the spirit of protection. Amen. But she has gave a lot. And I think she's grown, and even like towards the end, like she's getting better at her clapbacks, her reads, and when you look at it, you guys,
I need her to get better at her life.
There's a lot of 1 or 2 season hit wonders. Drew has been working with these girls for 4 years.
Well, she's sucking dick for beats, so.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, she's been doing her thing, and I'm proud of Drew, and I think that she is the MVP of the season, along with Angela.
Okay, go ahead, Scotty.
I would say Angela because I feel like she was like a slow burner. Mm-hmm. Like at the beginning of the season, I didn't really see it, but like I don't know what it is. I think around the time Kenya left, she kind of took over once. Kenya left.
I agree.
Yep,
so
that was the time.
I get it to Angela.
$1 million question.
So I will follow direction. I'm also going to say Angela for the same reasons. Honestly, at the beginning of the season, I just didn't see it for her. I wasn't sure how this was going to work. That scene with her and Drew at the gym with Shamea, and I was like, okay, I don't know how I feel about this, but I agree. After about episode 3, she kind of broke out, and I do think she sort of fumbled at the end. That whole situation at the end, she fumbled a little bit, but I'm gonna give her a learning curve for being a first year. She kind of got. But ultimately, Angela definitely did it for me, and also I have to choose Angela because she's married to Charles.
Well, we're glad that you followed the rules, babes.
Yeah,
I followed the rules.
You did follow the rules.
Remember that, Busy.
If you're in the chat, say who it is.
Yeah. If you're in the chat, say who it is. I'm gonna also give it to Angela. I think that she's the quintessential housewife. And when she was talking about how much she respects the platform, she is excited about being on the platform. It seems like she's just a regular lady who's getting her life showcased, and that's what I love about Angela. Where the other women feel like they putting on and they doing a lot, I feel like we just following Angela's life. The ups, the down, her husband, who we don't know what's about to come out of his mouth, her messing up those buildings and going into floor closure. Like we just following her life. Not as much as yours with the stretch marks around it. She just has it. She has the I and the T. And I think she's the MVP.
You don't think it's Drew?
Who?
Oh.
The person says, "What was your favorite moment of the season?" Mine was when a newbie pretended to dine at 5-star restaurants, and Child exposed that they really ate at CC's Pizza. Captain Decent. Wait a second. Purchase. I'm gonna say. So, what was your favorite? Because the girls done game. Does anybody have a favorite season of favorite moment of the season? My favorite moment of the season was not as much as yours with the stretch marks.
I was getting ready to say, I think stretch marks around your mouth.
I quoted in my household.
I think that might have been it for me because that took me all the way out. All the way.
That was a funny scene. That was a nice little back and forth because even I do love when Britt was like, "Your husband hasn't even recognized." Like, oh, this is funny as shit. There was another scene that I was like, "Oh, bitch, the girls are kind of."
Who is this hoe?
Oh. Oh, the little boy saved the lobster. This is fancy. Yeah, there was definitely key moments. I just can't think of any like top of my head right now.
Yoga, what's your favorite moment?
Oh, I have so many. Okay. No, I'm gonna be honest. So one of my favorite moments is when Porsha was like, "Are you dang?" And then she did that whole thing. Let me tell you something. When she got into it with you, that shit was iconic. I'm sorry, like, oh, can I break the wall? Producer, break it. Yeah. That was a good time. She said, "You are low down and
dirty individual."
Yeah. I rewatched that scene so many times.
Oh yes, did you sell it?
A lot of people did like this one. Did you sell it? The cat.
Yeah, now that's my favorite part.
Yes, that was definitely a good one for sure.
That's my favorite part. The look on her face and all.
What's who said that? Who said this is a big moment for you?
I don't know who said that.
I think Drew said it. A big moment for you. Did Drew? Was
that
Drew
Shamea? For Shamea?
I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't know, but it was a good one. And I want to say real quick, oh, I never seen you be. Okay, yeah, that's a good one. What Josiah was saying that Drew has really improved over the years. I agree. I feel like this was her season for like best performance because she has fell flat. Remember, this bitch brought a boombox to the white elephant thing.
Shit was crazy. This lady is a psycho.
Remember the whole prophet debacle. Like
you've been sleeping with the prophet.
Don't forget the chicken bones. Don't forget the throwing of the chicken bones.
The doggy treats.
I mean, yeah, the doggy treats. My bad,
lady. This voodoo, she looked like a voodoo priestess. She got a boombox, chicken bones. Y'all look like y'all going up with this lady.
No, but that just goes to show how she has really done better this year because she's had some moments where it's like, Drew, shut the hell up. But she reeled it in. She's dialed it back. She honed in on what the issue was and struck. And I appreciate that.
She's handled herself really well.
Yes, absolutely. She
handled herself really well. She looked like she's a Sailor Moon. She looked like she's about to transform. What's this? She handled herself. Girl, get out of here. I'm over it. She looks like she's about to transform.
We get it. You don't like Drew. We get hater. We understand.
All right.
And who's your favorite? Like Angela?
Angela, yeah.
Okay, I just had to make sure what was going on.
I will say this was great. Oh, you know what? Since this is your series, you want to close us out, Scotty, with how you felt like this whole season has gone. I wish we had T and Ya.
Oh, we should have did MVP for us.
Oh, Dizzy. Well,
Dizzy.
All right, y'all. So throughout the video, put it in the comments. Who showed out? Who was the MVP? Somebody said a poll. I gotta do a poll.
It ain't gonna fit everybody because
it won't fit. Yeah, it won't fit everybody. So put it in the comments. What are we asking them?
Who showed out this
season?
Yeah. Not Charles. We talk about us.
We talking about us in the panel.
I am gonna say.
Oh yes.
I'm gonna say T, and the only reason I'm gonna say T, one, he's a memorable meme, and what I wish I had it downloaded. I wish I had it downloaded where we get so tired of something and we just put that thing up there.
I have it. I use it all the time on my channel.
It brings me so much enjoyment, and I didn't even download that. So I'm gonna have to say T. He was light. He came in. He gave so much energy, even when he was tired of us, those hoes, on the show. I thought he made every single segment enjoyable.
I agree with the chat. Y'all's arguments, Josiah and Busy, Those were thoroughly entertaining.
They were.
We really had some good laughs out of that. I would say yes, T definitely gave us, the gift, baby. But he was also a little checked out. He seemed a little checked out this season.
So I'm tired of these hoes.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think he really liked the girls that much after a while. But yes, I definitely agree. Josiah and Busy's banter was everything.
I think they kind of made it this season.
When we're all together, it's the best.
Yes.
Oh, it is. I really missed the times when everybody was on the screen.
Yes. Go ahead.
I say, really, B, you look tired. What's going on with you, sis?
You about to get cussed out.
It is. Well,
it's past her. It is past the time. My apologies.
But I didn't say anything. I ain't said a word. I've been up here.
Well, we want to know what you think. We want to know what you think, though.
Oh, my bad. Probably this fool Busy and JoJo. I agree. I think the Busy JoJo back and forth banter is hilarious.
Yes.
What JoJo did say.
I didn't cuss out the chat that much. It only happened once.
What JoJo did say that he was coming for Busy this season. He did say that.
He did say that.
Don't be telling behind the scenes secrets.
But I do want to say this as we get ready to go.
Wait, JoJo hasn't gone.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. Go ahead, JoJo.
My bad. Listen, okay. I was gonna say this. Everybody was clocked in this season. I know.
You think so?
Yes. So listen. Everybody did their job. Busy is the opposing opinion. Amazing. You did great having people dislike you. Sakina is like the Sakina is like the, I don't know, she's like the panel Shereé from Martin, and I love it because she
not Shereé.
She gives like a funny urban vibe to it. We love Really B and her opinions and her, I'm not finished yet, aka Bully B.
Bully B.
Y'all be sleep on Scotty versus Busy too, because it was a couple time episodes where they went back and forth, and Scotty would be Busy would get on Scotty nerves.
Yeah, it's just sexual tension.
Anyways, T did his thing. Ya is always giving his great opinions. This was a good cast and collective panel. So everybody will be returning for Cycle 9. Thank you.
Oh, let me find out. So HR already reviewed the contract.
They did, and they said that we did a good job.
Look at Busy. Look at Busy. Busy still got a job. Busy still got a job.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Well, this is what I want to say as we get ready to close this thing out. Before this panel started, back up for Real Housewives of Atlanta. I know we said this many a times already, but Josiah and I were having a conversation, and we was like, well, the panel is great, but we feel like it needs a little bit, needs something else to add to it. Because, when you do something for a long period of time, at some point you do gotta like switch it up just a little bit. And this panel been going on in November, gonna make 5 years since we started this panel.
Whoa.
So Josiah was like, well, what about Busy? And I said, well, I don't mind Busy being on here full time. I think he brings something different to the panel. You know what I'm saying? So why not bring him? We all got on the phone call. Never forget, I put everybody on the phone. I put Sakina on the phone, JoJo on the phone, Really B on the phone, y'all on the phone, T. We were all on one phone.
Well, I talk about me behind my back.
We wasn't talking about you. We were talking about We was just talking about how I was asking everybody's opinion on bringing you on as a full-time person, and it was nothing but yays all across the board. Everybody agreed. So that's how that came about, and I can honestly say that since we started this panel, I think this is probably the best cycle we've had in a while.
Yes, I love that. I can't disagree with that.
Yes, I would say this is the best cycle we had, and I really enjoy doing this panel because I've done stuff where it wasn't fun, and once it stopped being fun, then I had to stop doing it. So so it's just like it was fun to do this, and I was kind of dreading it tonight because I know we finna take a break now.
Oh no!
Because we waiting on Potomac to come out next, so we're taking a break, but so
Definitely gonna miss you all.
I'm gonna miss you all too. I will say that I am really excited too, and I told myself I wasn't gonna cry, so I'm gonna try not to. But what has been exciting about being a part of this panel, and I've been a part of like panels and done stuff with other people before on YouTube. This didn't feel like work.
nah.
Yeah.
It didn't feel hard. It didn't feel difficult. I didn't feel like I needed to do everybody part. And when we needed to take a break or we couldn't be here, we were so communicative about what we can do, what we can't do. And that the show will go on. Like we have stuff going on and the show will go on. And I was very nervous about being here. And I told Scotty that, like, girl, these people do not like me. You better call up that other person. Like, I am not the one. And y'all made me feel comfortable about being here. And then I cultivated such a great community and family with y'all. I've let y'all into like what I do in my personal life and the work that I got going on. And then just to be here, even on Mondays that I was working and I was traveling and doing stuff, I just couldn't miss being here with you all because I really enjoyed it this much. So thank you all for having me and embracing me, my brassness, sometimes my awkward views. I appreciate
That's
you
a nice
all.
way of saying that.
And just allowing me to be me throughout this process. Because I did realize, and I think a lot of our viewers realize that we don't have to all agree, and that's the beauty in this panel. That everybody has different opinions, different ways of saying things, of looking at things, and I think that that's what scared me. Is that I was like, I definitely don't think the same way that everyone thinks. And Scotty kept reassuring me, like, that's what we need. Well, stop saying no. So, but then I saw in the comments that not everybody agreed with me, like they wouldn't, but there were people who valued my opinion. So I didn't feel alone. So I appreciate you, Scotty, and team for taking a chance on me and letting me be a part of this every Monday, coming into everyone's houses. I know we're on people's TV screens right now and their phones or in their laptops. So thank you for allowing us to come into your space, and hopefully we gave you tons of laughs and good energy as we talked about this raggedy ass show for all of these months. It's been so much fun.
And another thing I also want to say is people also have to understand that this is not like a co-worker type of relationship with all of us. It's really real friendships. We have all grown to have,
for sure,
real friendships outside of being on StreamYard. Like I could sit here, everybody know me and Josiah be on the phone for hours. I call Josiah and be like, "Oh, we're not gonna be on here long. I just gotta tell you something." The next thing you know is
on there for 2 hours.
I do have something I want to say before we get off of here.
Go ahead.
So I want to ditto what everybody said. I really, truly, even though y'all be having me here on Monday nights and I got to get my old ass up and go to work, but I've been wanting to stay. I be holding on. I've been wanting to stay. And I just want to say I appreciate that and appreciate everybody. I wish T could be here and say his thoughts. And I do want to just end the season in one final way. Fuck you, Prophet.
Yeah. That being said, we want to thank everybody for coming on to today's show. Make sure that you like, you comment, you subscribe. Scotty, I think that we should do one more video on your channel if everybody's up to it.
Mm-hmm.
Just do like a recap of the season, like how we was thinking and what we thought. We did episode by episode, but we never did like a whole like what the fuck happened.
Well, why don't we do this? If you guys, if you guys could send clips.
Ooh, yes.
So we can do a best of. We usually try to do a best of. So
Yes.
why don't y'all send us y'all's clips? We'll post something on our community walls and on our Instagram so y'all know what date, when's the last day to send it in, and like what just send us the video and the timestamp, and we can clip it and we can put together a best of, and I think we can maybe do that.
Yeah, Josiah always do that every
because
time.
listen, I've been working on it like the past month, but I got sidetracked because my aunt died, and then my grandmother was in a hospital all last week, so I wasn't even able to make it. But if you guys can please send in those clips, it will be greatly appreciated, and I can get it out by next Monday on Scotty.
Help JoJo do his job. Because he's this close.
Because I have to literally sit through all these episodes and clip out clips, and it's hard sometimes. So if y'all can,
and what we think are our best moments might not be what y'all think. So we want to hear from you guys and let us know what made y'all laugh. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah, go through every one of our episodes and then do a timestamp.
And I do have the playlist on my page, so you can.
And we didn't do one for Potomac, so we never did it for Potomac, did we?
Wait, am I invited to the Potomac one? Because I was a part of the RHOA one.
Duh.
Same thing.
Moving right along. Like I said, we didn't do one for Potomac, so if you guys want to throw some of those clips in there as well, y'all can.
Oh yeah.
The Potomac trailer when it drops, child, we got time for that because the next up is Salt Lake City. So Potomac trailer is not going to drop till like fall.
And they saying we should.
I really can't wait for Salt Lake City. Is somebody doing Salt Lake?
See, I don't even watch Salt Lake City.
Those white people crazy.
Okay, so I fell off last year, but I'm gonna do it again this season.
Do me a favor, just watch last season. When does school start again?
I don't know. Stop cussing at me. Because I don't even think about going back to work until August. God damn it! It's not even August yet. Okay. It's still July.
Yeah, but I want to invite you to my house. We could do like a watch party for like a week. We could just
You can still just invite me to your house. You don't need to know when school starts.
I know, but I said I could do some charcuterie. We could do some edibles.
And you know, well, not that. And you know, I ain't got no problem bringing a bottle. Right, I always come with a bottle, don't I?
She does come.
Why y'all ain't invite me? Y'all could have invited me.
Well, she won't tell me when, because we can do it over the weekend.
That's what I'm saying. So you don't need to. You tell me when you can do it, and I'll be like,
when can you travel? You want me to pay for you to come up here?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got to stay with y'all though, because
I got tons of rooms. You can.
I'm about to say, Busy got 20,000 rooms in
Shut up.
Now, bitch, you live in a mini mansion?
The cat got her own room. The dog got their own room.
You can stay.
Busy got his study.
You can stay with us.
Brother-in-law got his office.
We have tons of rooms.
I'm with Mahogany because you know what? That was a highlight.
What was the highlight?
When Sakina got all the money.
When I got all that money.
I know, and I was thinking to myself, I know I'm about to get paid for the last one.
I didn't get paid for the last one, and I did last week. I ain't get paid last week. It was
they gave you all the money the first time,
right? It was kind of boring. They really should have paid you for this one because we did real good.
You made like $13,000. That first one, I was thinking, what am I doing wrong?
Yeah, that was a nice check. Not gonna lie.
I started eating more vegetables, and it didn't work.
Yeah,
should have detoxed more.
All right, y'all. We want to thank. I'm gonna actually leave with my outro, but we want to thank you all for coming to this panel. We're gonna miss you guys, and we'll see you all whenever we see you all. Say goodbye, y'all.
Bye, y'all.